Welcome everyone to Constructed Chaos, where we run a D&D live stream every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Today, I'm a player in our session, as Brett is going to be DMing our Battle of the Bards. I can't wait to get the party started. So let me show you guys our sponsor for tonight, the lovely Tabletop Beard. We are going to be sporting the Tabletop Beard Bard oil tonight, which smells like vanilla coffee and maple glaze. So if you want to head over to a coffee shop, slather some of this on and pick up your own barista hottie or something like that, say hello, go on a date, maybe play some jazz music while you're there. It's all part of the fun in tonight's session. They have a ton of different oils if that's not quite your vibe. You can smell like a ranger or a barbarian or, just about anything you can think of, a wizard.
Sorcerer.
You can also use code CHAOS20 at checkout on their website in the description below. So go and pick some of that stuff up, smell like your favorite TTRPG class, and have some fun at your very own tabletop games. Do also check out our friends at Darkeport. They run a live stream every single Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. So you can do a back-to-back double feature. Them on Tuesday nights, us on Wednesday nights. They run a really great stream with amazing production quality. They're a ton of fun. We recently had their DM guest on some sessions over here, so we're all really good friends. We love them. Go check them out. Their link is also in the description. And finally, we have our friends at penandpaperonline.de who have given us for free some luck potions. It's a little D20 with some magical swirlies in it. We're going to be giving this last one away tonight. But if you don't win, don't worry. There is a code CHAOS15 for 15% off on their website, which is penandpaperonline.de. Don't go to .com.
It now
reroutes.
Oh, it reroutes.
Yes.
They took our advice. I don't think that's what happened, but we'll say it was.
Yeah.
So go check out our friends over at penandpaperonline.com.
Or DE.
But that all said, I actually don't have an intro tonight, so
There's no bean
No
footage.
there's no bean footage.
There's no beans tonight.
Before I hand things over to you, Brett, I will say thank you, Dravian, for the 20 gifties
Whoa.
in the chat.
Thank you.
Your gifts seem to have resolved all of our audio issues, which is typical of any concert you go to, right? Grim, thank you for the 5 gifties. You guys are being very generous tonight. I really appreciate that. And
They're going
more
to
than
need it.
anything, you're being very chaotic, which
Yes.
is the exact kind of energy you need to bring for a Battle of the Bards. If you guys aren't aware, if you haven't activated the auto accept for gifted memberships, just go click on the little present at the top so you can get some of those fantastic gifties when they flow through on the chat. That said, let's open this thing up. To you, Brett.
Yay! Hi, everybody, and welcome tonight for our little sojourn. My name's Brett, and I usually play Odd Beatweaver in the main campaign, but tonight I will be your DM in this musical tangent, and let's go around the table and introduce some of our new players.
Yeah, I'm Devin. Yeah, I play Van, the halfling drummer.
Hey, Leo, and I'm going to be playing Donald Johnson, the Sorlock.
And I'll be Donna. I'm an Eladrin sorcerer.
I'm Gronk. I'm a bard. Bring out the lobsters.
I'm gonna be Whit Rittner. I'm actually I'm a human wizard. I don't know if I'm in the right place, but I'm here anyway.
Oh, this guy again.
Thank y'all, everybody, for introducing yourselves. Let us start.
Let's get on with the
So-
concert.
It's been a very long 2 years on the road. What started out as a jam session at the local pub quickly grew into an overnight sensation. As you traveled from town to town, your reputation grew, and as did the members in your band. Some left, some came, some died, some got banished back to their home plane,
And they were all
but
useless.
mostly it's been this core group for the last couple of jobs. You said it was just going to be a temporary gig when y'all started, but somehow here you are in a dusty old cart being pulled by the band's trusty mule, Bob. Either the money or the music was too good for any of y'all to walk away, but the wheels on the cart crack and squeak in a rhythm cadence as all of a sudden a ghostly apparition appears on the road ahead of you. Normally, people run from ghosts and things that appear in front of them, but not y'all. Every single one of y'all has come to welcome this sight as your band manager, using some type of sending magic, appears in front of you, most likely to tell you about your next gig.
Excellent Foley.
The image before you is a short, round halfling with a bag comb over and sunglasses. Think about every 80s manager there is out there.
Slay, Ron
Yeah.
Jeremy, okay.
And before you stands the apparition of Griff McGinnis. Hey, how's my favorite band doing?
No complaints. No complaints.
Where are we going, Griff?
Yeah. Okay. All right, wait. I've landed you guys the gig of a lifetime.
Yeah.
Literally. You guys have been invited to Lord Ignatius Black's Battle of the Bards. Every 100 years or so, he holds a contest between musical groups in which a winner takes all in a head-to-head competition. To the winner goes all the fame and glory and riches you could ever want.
Ever?
To the winners.
I know, but ever? Man, ever's a long time.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
Sign me up.
But for the losers, yeah, certain death and I don't know, something like that. That's what I heard anyway. But
Yeah, we'll see.
yeah, y'all be fine. Y'all good. So, anyway, I already signed you up, so you can't really argue with that. And according to that infernal contract with all the small print and written in blood, you're required to participate or be damned to the eternal hellfire or something like that. I don't know. I didn't read the whole thing. So,
Hey.
but I signed y'all up. So you better get moving. Y'all need to head over to Mount Dalakar, I think he said, near that town in Torso. I don't know. You'll figure it out.
Griff, since I was just filling in after the other member met his very untimely end, is that for me too? Or-
Who are you?
I'm Whit Rittner.
You.
Yeah, remember
with the
when I
band?
took some of your blood? You probably don't remember that. You were out cold.
You did what?
Yeah, it's all right. We got the blood. You got the blood I sent you?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. You're
That's how I
signed up.
signed the
It's
contract.
all
So-
squared away. Don't worry about it.
I just wanted to play one like little gig. Is there going to be a lot of people at this thing?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just signed the contract, man. Look. You have to go. It's a contract, literal with devils and stuff. So y'all get going. It shouldn't take y'all that long, and y'all don't forget about my 20%. Don't let me down. And he disappears. So as y'all are literally have to turn the cart around because that is exactly where y'all are coming from. Y'all start to turn the cart around and everybody starts to fall in line and starts walking. Can we, starting with Devin, I want you to describe your character.
All right, you see nothing at first. Then you look down and you see a little short little fella. He cool with his bandana, tattoos, and he has a little drum that he keeps on his side. And you see him look around and he forgot his drumstick on the side of the road. He reaches over, comes back to his hand.
Standing next to him at 6'4", 100.
Like your normal height.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is a giant.
170 pounds, soaking wet. You would be mistaken, but you wouldn't be blamed for thinking it was a mummy. Ancient, literally hundreds of year old human, walking with his trusty axe, literally and figuratively, his guitar and battle axe at his side, and an imp hopping along behind him.
Nice.
Not standing next to anybody, but definitely in the shade of the covered wagon. It better be a covered wagon.
It's not.
It's not.
It's
okay.
not.
Well,
Despite your complaints to Griff, he got you a cover, but it was too small.
well, you'll see me casting
the wrong
and
type of
concentrating on
clothes.
fog
Yeah.
cloud above just me,
I
so
love
the
that
sun's
for
not
you.
hitting me. essentially what you see is a slender, shorter woman, but not like halfling short. Long red hair, probably about shoulder length, and bright blood red lipstick.
Slay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. So my character, you see this giant half orc, but he's very clean. He's very clean. He's very, well groomed, and he has a really nice little curly mustache. And he's got, his edges are lined up. He's looking good. And he's just in the front of the crowd, just, hanging out. This is Gronk, Skull Crusher, the Inspiring.
Nice.
And then last, definitely trying not to be seen, you may spy a 5'11" and a half human
Nice.
who doesn't necessarily have any instrument on him, but actually has open a book, and occasionally, like as you're walking, like you might hear a pattern in the turning of the wagon wheels, or maybe like a bit of bird song, and he kind of perks up and takes out a magical quill and begins scribbling down. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
So you all make your way through the countryside, dragging. This is it. This is the one big gig that y'all were all thinking about before. Maybe y'all go separate ways. Maybe this is the last big score. Maybe not. We'll see. But you make your way towards the mountain Daldric. Yeah, Dalakor, sorry. Yeah, near,
Dollar Tree.
Yeah,
I think you were combining Cauldric. That's why.
Grimstead.
yeah. You start to make your way
Oh no.
towards the mountain Dalakor. Anybody can roll me a history check.
Oh.
Or
The
everybody.
tides will turn, and so do the wheels
Everybody
of the
can
cart.
roll a history check.
I rolled it.
It begins.
Yeah.
I got an 8.
Ooh, nice. You know.
What are we rolling?
I got an
Non-nat 20.
Okay.
I need to tell you about that. But
Rolled
Alex-
a 7 for a
Alex
6.
did this to me.
Got 8.
Got it.
okay, no, his
So
papa used to say that all the time.
all of y'all, everybody except for what was your character name?
Wit.
Wait,
Well, yeah, everybody except for Wit. Y'all are too self-absorbed with y'all individual rock personas and honing it
Obviously.
to have any idea where you're going. Wit, you have actually heard of this Mount Dalakor before. It was the site of from what you remember, it is like it was an active volcano maybe, but not anymore. From what you heard.
Hey, guys. Like looking around, he he sees maybe some of the like pre-show rituals and is not sure exactly
speak
how
your
this.
truth, my brother.
Oh, yeah.
Are we sure that Griff got us the right address? I think we're
he's-
going to a volcano. That doesn't seem right.
He's not going to miss his
Right?
20%.
They can't have a venue in a volcano.
I
mean,
it
I
makes
get-
the pyrotechnics more
Isn't
cool.
isn't that dangerous?
Except
It's
for
kind of
that.
dangerous, isn't it?
That's for the
Life
roadies.
is dangerous. Have you ever played rugby?
I haven't actually.
Well, life.
Wow.
Has anyone else played rugby? Is there something I'm supposed
What's
to get
rugby?
from that?
No, he just likes to say worldly things sometimes. You just kind of have to toss it up and ignore it.
You
There's a band of wild dogs.
Yeah.
Past the caravan.
Yeah, roll for initiative.
So you make your way through the countryside, eventually coming up to a rocky slope at the base of Mount Dalakor, and quickly join a large procession of other people that are making their way up the climb. It is hard, it's rocky, it's igneous rock all over the place.
There's so much strata.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at
And
the strata.
the climb's not easy, but everybody's kind of working their way up the countryside. As you approach the top of the crater, Day turns into night, and the rays of the sun are replaced with a soft glow from atop the mountain. A sudden and violent shake of the whirl lets you know that the magma in the mountain might not be content to stay there.
Guys,
I mean, in fairness, he did say we either won and got money and power and glory, or we all die. It's a win-win.
I mean, if we're going to the hell anyway, we might as well get warm, used to the warmth.
Right?
I'm not going to hell. You guys might.
I mean, demon contracts.
I didn't sign that with
Hey,
my
man,
blood.
you can get out of a demon
Whose blood
contract.
did you use?
The manager signed it, not me.
What about...
Griff appears real quick. You remember you signed over your right to lawyers and stuff like that to me at the beginning? Yeah. Don't forget about that. 20%, and he disappears.
Does that bastard know scrying too?
He reappears. Yeah, it's the dude. I know everything you're doing. Like, I know it.
What level?
He disappears again.
He must be a powerful manager to be able to cast sending 3 times
I bet he
the
doesn't
same
He is a
Hey.
level 20
Questions.
manager.
I love that for him.
All right. As you make your way up the side of the mountain, soon signs start appearing on either side of the paths that are leading up, featuring a goblin who it looks like a goblin that is being fed to an ancient red dragon. One hand giving the thumbs up with a thumb that is missing half of the finger, and the other hand holding an opalescent blue potion. Can somebody give me an investigation check?
let somebody else take it.
Wait, what's...
I'm definitely
Yeah, I think I
contemplating
can
my,
see
my, my
everything.
life
Mine's
up to this
0.
point.
I got something. Hold on. Investigation. 18.
So Gronk, as you start being infatuated with this sign, and you look way down at the bottom, you see in a bunch of different languages written at the bottom, kind of haphazardly, it says "Mana burn, quench your thirst for adventure."
Oh, guys. Adventure awaits. We have to. I'm thirsty.
So
Let's jump on in.
you fall in with the crowd, and you're pushing your way up the mountain, and you keep seeing more and more of these signs, all depicting the same goblin, giving us the same thumbs up, always holding a potion and the slogan in it. Always in precarious situations, like getting eaten by a Tarrasque.
And he's-
Yeah, exactly.
Every time that Gronk sees the sign, he's gonna.
Yeah.
So you know the goblin can't see you doing that.
It's a sign.
Right.
Not that kind of sign.
As you approach the rim, of the crater, there's a gate where there are patrons that are paying to get into the show. They drop coins into two giant orcs that man the gate. They're dropping coins and they're getting patted down by these orcs into a small bag. So as you approach, the guards kind of eye you up and down, and they recognize immediately that you're a band because look at you.
Internet.
Yeah, because look at you. And they point you over to the side.
What are you trying to say?
Where right inside of the gate, there's a small passage heading off to the side. In this passage, you meet a familiar face. Can anybody give me an insight check?
I think I'll know everyone.
I'll do it too.
I'm
Do you
just
just
letting
want
y'all
one
know right
person?
now that anytime he asks for a roll, I'm gonna
21.
Yeah.
22.
roll 15.
Oh no, 18.
Don, you recognize this as the goblin.
That's mixed with-
Don, you immediately recognize this as the goblin from the posters that you just saw. Hi, folks. Right this way. And what's the name of your band, by the way?
Yeah, we're the Mithril Maidens.
Oh,
And,
yeah. Haven't heard of you. Never.
Well, your life's about to change, my man.
Whatever. You're the boss.
Hell yeah.
Yep. Let me
We're
show
already
you
the
to your
boss.
room. He's got a small list, and he's like, man, I don't see y'all on this list. Oh, wait. There you are. Okay. Yeah. Y'all are the last band. Okay. Good. He leads you down a small hallway.
We're headlining?
No, we're the...
Oh, wait, hey, and brought to you by Manaburn. He walks away. And he starts leading you down a small hallway. So where you guys from?
We came from that direction.
Down south.
Oh, that's cool. Brought to you by Manaburn.
I'm
And he
actually
keeps
just
walking.
from Ashundel. And then he keeps walking. Okay.
Got any of the mana burns for me?
Oh yeah. We got plenty.
Sweet.
And he keeps walking. And
Damn.
So y'all ever heard of this thing?
First I heard of it was
Only in my dreams.
earlier today.
Okay.
No, we haven't. We're just here, honestly, to
Well-
try to get famous.
It's just a competition between bands, so I think y'all will be okay. I don't know much about it. I mean, like, I'm 29 and a half years old, and I've been doing this for a long time. But
Did you know this used to be a volcano? Or is a volcano?
of course, you don't know that?
I knew that. I was wondering if you knew that.
Yeah, everybody knows that. Did you see the people walking in here?
People were actively paying to come in here.
Right. Brought to you by Mana Burn.
Is there like a compensation thing?
Sometimes in life, you have to just take the jump. And you're gonna feel bardic inspiration.
Yeah, there is huge compensation. I've seen it. It's a giant pile of gold and money and all kind of other things.
I mean, if something goes wrong, is there some sort of financial compensation?
Oh,
for-
absolutely not. We are not insured or bonded. That does not happen here. Brought to you by Mana Burn.
He hears in his head, so where's this big pile of gold?
Is that the sponsors?
You can't respond to me.
Okay.
Burn.
Yeah. Big pile goes up on the stage. Y'all see it. Come on out here. And he leads you down a hallway. And at the end of this hallway is a square room with 4 prison cells with barred gates closed on each side. All the cells appear empty. Well, here you go. Cell number 4. In you go.
Oh,
So.
this kind of room.
Oh.
Here we go again. And I walk in.
Brought to you by Mana Burn.
Are there like multiple like is it big enough logistically for like 5 people or?
No.
Wit walks
2
in, but
people.
as he does, he like turns to look out of the bars and he's like, "How long are we gonna be in here?"
I thought you guys were a band. I
Wait,
thought
wha-
y'all guys were seasoned performers.
No, we are, but why are we willingly going?
Y'all never seen a green room before?
I've seen a green room, but not
And he walks up to the cell and he opens the door. And when he opens the door, it's almost like an illusion breaks. And beyond the cell is immediately transformed into a comfortable looking room with lavish couches, beds, a buffet of food and drinks, and foods ranging from common rations to decadent treats. And there's enough mana burn, one for each of y'all, lined up in blue opalescent bottles on the table.
When we walk in,
there's
are
a-
there other workers in there?
In the room?
Yeah.
No. But there's 4 cell doors. There's 4 cell doors in the main room, and they each come off there. There's also a little small bowl at the corner filled with some very little small, looks like rocks, and they're all blue. So here you go. In you go.
Thank you.
All right.
We didn't.
All right.
I didn't get your name,
Oh, I'm Serge.
Serge. Great to meet you.
Yeah, and Serge goes to shake your hand, and he's like, "How you doing?" His hand is shaking, like violently
See it,
shaking.
like rattle through
Yeah.
Wit's body.
He's like, "I'm Serge. I'm the spokesman for Mana Burn."
Do I take that as nervousness or the fact that he is hyped on this mana burn
He
stuff?
has consumed an absurd amount of Mana Burn. Just walking down this hallway, he has drank 3 of them.
So it's you drinking cold brew.
Yeah. Exactly.
which
Are
I
there-
left in my car.
Serge, are there any clinical trials on these drinks?
What are you talking about? It's just energy drinks.
Yeah, stop being a pansy.
Brought to you by Mana Burn.
Sorry, I'm a bit of a paper pusher. I work in some. Yeah,
As
Just file a
y'all
lot
are
of paperwork.
talking, Gronk is just gonna grab a bunch of different things from the tables and he's gonna bring them all up to Serge and do. What is this? What is this? What is this?
It's Mana Burn. Mana Burn. Brought to you by Mana Burn. Okay, good luck,
and
guys.
what is this?
Hey, as soon as we cross the threshold, we can see the
Hard,
real room.
man.
And, but
No,
if
as
we're
soon as
looking,
he opened the cell door,
Okay.
you can see the room's bigger on the inside.
okay,
Okay, Like,
so
full target.
you can
and look,
see
the walls
into-
the walls are green. It is a literal green room. So you have a small time to make final preparations before Later, you're escorted from your room back up the tunnel and into a grand coliseum in the mouth of this volcano. Walls of igneous rock envelop your view of the arena. That familiar orange glow from before is more intense here. It's protruding from the cracks in the ground, providing just enough light to see to the other side of the arena. To the east and the west sit identical stages facing each other, each shrouded in two large horns that flank each side of the stage. Between the crowds ebbs and flows the sounds of spirited jeering and cheering, and an occasional fight break out. Once you make it onto the stage, you look to the north and you see a beautiful dais with finely crafted black rocks with streams of magma pouring out of it. A beautiful dais crafted from black rocks with a throne with streams of liquid magma that are pouring out of it. Aside from the throne sits a giant pile of treasure that rivals the size of the throne itself. There's platinum, electrum, diamonds, jewels, weapons, unique instruments, all adorn this pile. And Serge the Goblin appears up on the dais. He clears his throat, he pulls out a small black wand, and immediately the horns on the side of the stage harmonize to amplify his voice throughout the stadium. Welcome, demons, devils, and some humans.
Some humans.
Welcome to some of you.
And all the creatures of the upper and lower planes to the Battle of the Bards. We have a great show for you tonight, as we brought the top musical acts from around the realm to duke it out for supremacy. And to the winners go to spoils. He waves at the pile of treasure. Now let me introduce our regal benefactor, Lord Ignatius Black. And then a flash of hellfire, and standing in front of the throne waving at the crowd is a huge man and towers above the crowd in elegant clothes, smiling, and his stance and aura exude power, and his gaze sits very heavy as he turns it on each band. He takes his seat and motions to Surge.
if you can reach.
Yeah.
Booby
Just at the
trap.
top.
Yeah. Let's meet our bands.
Oh, he has a throne. I like it.
Slave.
First, hailing from the windy city of Ashendale itself, they might be the spark we need to light this candle. The Electromancers. A disembodied light flashes to the other stage to two wizards that crackles with arcane. They both crackle with arcane lightning and fire. They don't say anything, and they are wearing these big hats that obscure their face. Next up, the femme fatale herself, brought to you straight from hell, Inferna Safrino. And you're blinded as the spotlight wheels back to your stage to reveal a tall, slender, scantily clad succubus in 10-inch heels standing on the stage next to you. You never even noticed she was there. A whip is curled seductively around her body as she gives a very low bow. She eyes Wit up and down. Especially. The light swings back to the other stage, and his Serge says, "If you like geology, then you're gonna love this band's heavy metal. Give it up for Get to the Point." The light swings back to reveal four dwarves covered in spiked armor, wielding weapons clearly made into instruments, and one huge dwarf with a massive tree trunk with 4 strings running the sleeve. Last but probably not least, we have the Mithril Maidens, and the spotlight wheels back on you. And while every other band was met with applause, an uproar of applause, there are literally 2 people in the crowd that go, "Woo, woo,
My man.
woo!"
Yeah. You know what's up.
As other patrons quickly turn on those people and silence them. So let's get to our first battle. We randomly picked, and it's going to be Get to the Point versus the Mithril Maidens.
We're
All right, guys. So this is going to be a head-to-head competition. This is going to be a head-to-head competition of y'all versus the dwarfs in a performance. Each member of the band will be able to do one of the checks, and the success will be measured by failing the DC by 5 or more. It's not that. It's a different one. Failing the I'm gonna tell you which one it is.
Okay.
But failing the DC by 5 or more will result in a bad failure. Failing the DC by less than 5 will, they're lukewarm engaged. Succeed by 5, the crowd's gonna be engaged and claps along, and then something fun is gonna happen if you succeed by more than 5. So our options here, guys, for performance, you will see as Get to the Point goes first. The dwarves all get their instruments ready.
I cast silvery barbs.
Yeah. The dwarves.
No, I'm not kidding. I do.
The dwarves all get their instruments ready, as there are 5 different parts of this song, of each song, and these will be 5 different parts that each of y'all will have to do. There's going to be the warm up. There's going to be the intro. There's going to be the bridge, and there's going to be a big solo, and then a big finish. All with successfully harder DCs as the dwarves Get to the Point starts to play. They are obviously a heavy metal band. As they start to warm up the crowd, getting everybody hyped, the crowd surges towards their side and starts cheering.
These guys are pretty good.
As they start to warm up the band, the crowd is kind of going crazy. The crowd is kind of going crazy. Their hype man's running back and forth. Their giant dwarf is getting everybody into it, slapping the bass, as their lead singer, a small dwarf off to the side, starts to get into this epic bridge that would even make Taylor jealous. A dwarf in the back picks up
Never heard of them.
A dwarf in the back picks up his guitar and smashes it, and it would have normally broke the guitar. However, it was just really a big battle axe that he smashes into the part of the stage and breaks it. As the lead man dwarf finishes his show, comes to a show-stopping pyrotechnics blast everywhere, and it just blows out everywhere. After that, their song finishes and it wraps up, and it comes to you. The crowd is going wild. They won't stop as the spotlight turns on you. So our order of operations here for our checks are going to go investigation, perception, athletics or insight, perception or deception for the next one, sleight of hand or performance, and then the last one is going to be arcane or nature. So for the warm-up for your songs, who is going to go first with the investigation or perception?
I'm actually pretty good at investigating.
Yeah,
Take the reins. Take the reins.
I got
So-
a -1 in
You just better be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, go
So
for it.
Wit,
slightly
warming up
good
the
at
crowd, it means picking the right song for the crowd, which is right up your alley. So give me an investigation or a perception check.
Okay. That is going to be a 21.
Oh,
As Wit breaks out his book and begins looking at like the crowd and picking out who's bobbing their heads to the other act and who isn't, and based on the looks on their face, he's trying to figure out, oh, they might actually be into this style, and he's jotting something down in his book.
so Wit, you picked the absolute perfect song. You nailed it, and you know that this song is just going to be what you need to win this crowd over.
You guys ever heard of Tyler Swift? We're gonna borrow one of his
Yes,
songs.
I was in one of her songs one time.
Well,
Yeah, Tyler.
it's
The guy's name.
debatable.
Oh,
Debatable.
I don't assume.
So as we get ready to start the intro for the song, it's going to be an athletics or an insight to get the build up and the hype train going. Who wants to take athletics or insight?
I think I'll take athletics.
Okay.
Come on, Van.
We have a
15.
Okay, well, we
Pretty
also
good.
have a 16 in the chat. If you need
Who
to
gave
take
us a
it.
six? Grim. Thank you for the
Grim.
16,
Thank you so much,
buddy.
You did
Grim.
that
Now,
way.
is that
Grim
16
earlier.
on the die?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 You take those. But
You have to take your reaction. Roll your eyes.
it's a 15.
Be a 15.
Okay. A
We'll say the
15.
16.
That probably.
As you start running around, people can't really see you that well. But you start to get people's attention, and you start jumping up and down. You start throwing things kind of off the stage and start hitting people with stuff, and they start to see you and get hyped up, and they start getting into your music. You just barely passed, okay? So the next part, obviously one of the singers is going to take the bridge. So perception or deception?
Oh, deception.
Wait. Let me take it because the next check is going to be higher.
Yes,
and
these
my
checks
scores
are getting
lower. You see what I'm saying?
progressively
Yeah.
higher.
Okay.
I'm glad it came down to me and you, so I know I can see. You said deception or perception? Deception or
Perception or deception.
I said persuasion or deception.
persuasion? Okay, well, we're doing deception.
Oh, okay.
19.
Nice.
So
Got a bit of a
as
dream
you start
team
into
here.
your bridge and everything starts to come together, you falter just a little bit. What happens when you falter in the bridge?
I come up behind him and just slam her.
Break the light.
Break all of it.
Thing.
Get into
Forgot
it.
that was there. Slam you on the back.
Yeah.
To where she's like
I'm just,
stumbles forward.
and
Sometimes
daggers.
life comes out of nowhere.
There's a reason you shouldn't be in this role.
Just a momentary slip up, and the crowd seems to falter just a little bit. All right. So big solo.
Was that an ability check?
Yes, that was an ability check.
Yeah, you'd add your
Did that
you'd add
Yeah,
your
yeah.
skill stuff. It's a skill check.
ability check that failed?
I can. No, never mind. Go ahead.
I don't think
I don't
it
think it's
failed.
worth it. Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe it did. I don't know.
So the big solo for getting towards the end of your epic song is going to require a sleight of hand check or a performance check.
Oh, I mean, I got that performance. I will do that
All
guitar
right.
solo.
Tell us how you do
Hell
a
yeah.
guitar solo.
I step up to the stage front and center and just begin to levitate. And I hold my hands up, and my axe appears in a burst of brimstone as I strum the opening chord. And technical thing, I wasn't kidding. I really did want to cast Silvery Barbs. I know we said don't cast Silvery Barbs.
Oh
but
no, well, one of
I
those guys. That's okay.
I wanted to
On one
give
of
him
the-
disadvantage on
Okay,
you
yeah.
and give advantage to me
Okay.
on this roll right here.
Yeah, go.
Oh, good, because I was
You
about
have
to see if I
advantage.
could help.
Oh yeah, that is a 32.
Get wrecked, Brett.
A 32.
32
Does a 39 hit?
Yeah.
What's your plus?
plus 13.
Yeah.
Oh,
19.
I have 11, and I was like, that's a lot. Plus 13.
11.
As you finish
I've
this,
been at this a while.
as you
We
finish,
got the lobster.
yeah, as you finish
out
this
the
8-minute long epic solo. At,
Hey,
at
Eric
times,
Clapton.
at times we think that the solo's gonna end, but then you just pick it back up again.
Oh, no.
Everybody's drawn in, and as you hit that final chord and that brimstone fires up, a guy in the front row's head literally explodes. Like, boom!
I have that effect on people.
Yes.
You hear in your head, great job.
Last one. This one's going to you, Gronk. The big finish. This is going to be. The big finish is a show-stopping pyrotechnics or some type of natural event, or the last word to say. I'm going to need an Arcana or Nature check from you.
Okay, can I give them the help action by casting dancing lights and maybe a combination of prestidigitation
Perfect. Yes.
to
absolutely.
give them like
yeah, to give them advantage. Absolutely.
a display?
I love it.
Shiny.
I'm doing, you said nature or arcana?
Yes.
I'm doing arcana. 17.
So, what happens with your pyrotechnics as they fall a little flat?
So you see him take his lute, which looks like a normal lute, but then he strums it really hard and it shoots. Like you ever had one of those bottle rockets where you hold them and you can shoot
Oh,
from
Roman
the
candle.
Like
Yeah.
a Roman
yeah.
candle, but it was pointed at one of my peoples.
You're
So,
holding it backwards
I was
and
holding
just
it
hit you in the-
backwards, yeah.
My
Yeah.
dancing lights go up and you
Yeah,
sideways.
that's what it
Yeah.
was. The dancing lights. Things that happen unexpectedly all the time.
Things do happen.
The crowd doesn't really know what to make of you. You keep saying a lot of random shit, and some of it's
What to
funny.
make of me?
Some of it's funny, but some of them are like, "I'll clap." Yeah. as y'all song
Maybe.
finishes, and the crowd kind of goes wild and cheers and jeers. Where they started very flat at the beginning, they did not stay that way.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And then as y'all's song finishes and the cheers kind of die down, the spotlight goes back up top to Surge. Surge comes up and he's like, "Wow, that was something." Yeah. And he takes his magical wand, he starts talking into it, and he goes, "Okay, now let us know who wins." And he waves the wand over towards get to the point, and the crowd starts to cheer, and you can see that his wand is lifting up and glowing brighter and brighter and brighter. And the more they cheer, the more the wand kind of glows. And he goes, "Well, dang, that was pretty good." So what about the mithril?
Before he pulls to us, can I like slyly pull out my wand of smiles and maybe send an arcane blast towards a couple of the crowd
Give
members?
me a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast something when he points the wand.
I'm going to take the 16. Thank
There
you,
you go.
Graham.
Nice.
Use my reaction. to
Yeah.
And we do thank you.
I never get to do that.
We do also have a 10 in. that
Okay,
stuff,
roll a
though.
d6 now.
Okay.
What did you roll? What was it? 16 plus what?
0.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sure you roll.
I will
never
say
mind.
as
Never
well.
mind. Never mind. Roll a d4.
Oh,
As
but I
many-
just rolled a 6.
Oh no.
Well, then we'll give you 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
I-
this might factor into that too. I would like to use my telepathy and hit as many people as I can in 60 feet, and they'll just hear,
Oh, I got that
"You
shit
better clap."
I have that too.
I telepathically talk to my imp, who's most of the time invisible unless we're just out on the road, and have him go into the crowd and start like, yeah, and like he's like running around like, yeah, these guys are awesome, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'm holding something until the wand points towards us.
Okay, so the wand comes and points towards you, and as people start to cheer, some out of fear, some have uncontrollable smiles on their face, and
Some are just keeping up with this
some
weird
are
invisible
doing
voice.
exactly like they don't know why they're clapping. They're clapping because other people are clapping, but there's a weird like single clap starting to emerge, starting from around where your imp went into the crowd. Go ahead.
What I imagine that this is it's like measuring the levels of sound.
Right.
Okay, yeah. Then I'm casting Shatter,
Okay.
and so when it points to us from wherever the crowd is, like centered in the crowd, of the loudest like cheer that
Right.
you could possibly hear, and then everyone has to roll con save.
For the crowd,
No, this is
what's your spell save DC?
Just everyone in the 10-foot radius.
Yeah, what's your spell save DC?
15.
Yeah, they all fail. There's no way
Great.
they can succeed.
Great.
So where do you want to cast Shatter?
Right at the back of the crowd.
Or like maybe down here where nobody's standing.
Oh yeah, that works too.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yeah.
Under
Sweet.
the little bridge.
Yeah.
under
After
the
you
bridge.
cast
The bridge
Sha-
can fall. That's okay.
So you cast Shatter, and
Look, he's not thinking of that.
you cast Shatter, and then as you cast it, this bridge that was haphazardly
It shatters.
molded literally shatters to pieces. All the people on top of it fall to the ground, and they die.
My. The crowd is alive. They're so enthralled with us. They took the bridge down.
And you'll hear,
They never cross the bridge at night.
As it falls down, people quickly fill in.
I'm sorry I played the scary
Yeah.
part.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it.
Chat, look, if you
I
guys
don't know what's
if you guys don't know what's going on, go and look up
DJ Collins says things.
CJ Collins says things. And you'll understand, and
no, you won't.
that'll be it.
You
Well, you
won't
Or you
won't.
understand.
won't, and that makes
You
it
won't.
even better.
You won't
I'm sorry,
understand.
Leo.
After Surge waves his wand, and through all of your actions, plus y'all actually performed very well, and you did very well. Then y'all knew immediately. Y'all didn't have to actually do any of that stuff. But it is in your nature, yeah.
Each of the dwarves here is get wrecked.
The wand that Surge has grows brightly, and then the wand that Surge has grows brightly, and then it lifts up to a crescendo to a bright spot and pops. And he goes, "Oh, weird. Looks like the Mithril guy's wand." And the crowd's like,
Hell
the crowd
we
starts
did.
cheering. It's like, "Whoa, yeah!"
Hells
They're
yeah, we
yelling,
did.
everybody's screaming and hollering.
Thanks, guys.
All of a sudden, it is interrupted by the lead singer of the Dwarfs saying, "Absolutely not! This won't stand!" As they rush forward to the middle and they yell, "Mosh pit!"
Gronk's gonna get right in the middle of it. I'm not a barbarian. I can't play this like a barbarian. I have a 14
Metal.
AC. I can't do this.
Everybody roll for initiative.
Oh, God.
Oh, hell yeah.
Real quick. None of this lava is exposed, correct?
Correct.
No.
Got it.
There are veins all over,
Yeah.
but like none of it's really exposed.
Guys, I'm so good at initiative.
16.
Me too. What's your dex? What's your +4? Or what's your +3? Okay, I have +4. So
Okay.
I think that's how Brett numbers.
What'd you get?
7.
You have advantage.
Hell
Because
yeah,
of
I do.
your weapon, yeah.
Ooh. 18.
It's like
18. All right, what'd you get, Kate?
9.
Huh? Okay.
I have a 16. I think my dex is higher.
Why doesn't it have the little A next to my initiative?
What'd you get with?
I have it equipped.
7.
It normally will show if you have advantage on initiative. I think it shows initiative for some reason. Sometimes
By the
it'll
way,
show in a different.
Justin, if you're still in the chat, I did see you give 5 memberships. Thank you so much, and welcome new friends to the
thank you,
Chaos
Justin.
Crew. I did add your points, so I appreciate you coming and checking us out on our one-shot night.
Yeah.
Okay, so first to act, as they yell mosh pit in the middle and rush to the middle, there is something happening to the air on the floor. By invoking the ancient art of mosh pit, something is changing in the air in the arena. These dwarves covered in spike armor are starting to jump around and slam into each other while also slamming into patrons that decided to stay around. Every time they do, a patron just gets impaled and just gets knocked to the ground.
Oh my god.
Leo, you first act.
Yeah.
Do I see a
Okay.
pilot sitting
There
anywhere?
are towers in my line of sight. So the boys are
They're all in the
together.
middle in that circle.
They're
Yeah.
all in the middle. Oh man.
We should like roll next to each other.
Yeah. I can't see another way around it, but fireball, right?
Yeah.
They're all
not gonna
standing
say
together.
no.
And none of my friends
When
are there.
in doubt.
I like that this is our. What was it? What are they? Dwarves.
Dwarves.
This
He's
is
a
our
dwarf.
dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dwarf.
Okay, so yeah, my spell save is 17.
What does your fireball look like?
My fireball,
It's barely puttering alive, huh? A little
it's
smoky.
yeah, it's fire that just seems darker. It is like a purple, like shadowy fire. A ball, you know, the size of like a basketball that just goes to the middle of the dwarves and detonates at like, you know, waist high. Just I guess I
damage.
target a dwarf, or
Yeah.
do I target a spot?
No, it's fun. Yeah.
Okay.
Roll your damage.
All right.
While he's rolling damage, Brett, I have a question for you.
Yes.
I know I put this terrain out here, but is that gated like archway actually there? Is that like the entry point into the?
Yes, that is how it goes up into the tower.
Okay,
That'll be there.
perfect.
Sounds good.
Oof.
I know.
I can't handle that.
This week is a little.
A little itchy.
Tell him to let your hair down.
Tell him to bring out the clips.
Tell him to bring out the clips.
Oh, what?
Oh my god.
I can't.
16.
Okay.
I got
Oh,
4 1s and 3 2s.
As you fling your fireball and it travels forward, it connects with this mist that is now surrounding the middle area and fizzles into nothing as one of the dwarves looks at you and says, "You never been in a mosh pit before? That doesn't work."
Oh,
And he
God.
starts slamming around, jumping into people. And
wait, was it
stabbing them.
counterspell?
No.
It when it hit the mist, it like fizzled going through the mist.
Yes.
Okay. So we got like an anti-magic field, boys
Oh, good.
and lady.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So this team
Anything
of
else?
casters.
Anything else? Yeah.
You got a hat on. I just
Morgan's
noticed
like,
it.
I've been gone for 10
2
seconds.
seconds.
I forgot about that.
Well,
You
yeah.
got movement, bonus action?
I'm going to,
It's like when you
yeah,
drop the
have the axe just, you know, a spit of fire. Just I grip the air, and then just fire shoots out of both ends of my fists, and my axe is in my hand. I'm holding it the other direction now, though, and my guitar is actually my battle axe, and I make sure I'm within diving distance for next turn to stage dive into this mosh pit.
There you go.
But
Nice.
I don't want to dive this turn.
Okay.
Oh, so you'll stay on the stage.
Stay on-
I'm staying. I'm like backing up, you know, like
Get ready.
like I got the butt wiggle like a cat about to jump on a bird. I'm just like getting ready, waiting for my time.
All right, Devin, you're up.
All right, I think I'm just gonna go jump in,
Yeah.
get my 2.
Give me an
drumsticks out.
athletics check or an acrobatics check to stage dive off the stage.
That's 18.
Oh yeah, you fly off the stage and land clearly into the throng of dwarfs that are jumping around.
You're the halfling,
Yeah,
right?
the
Yep.
halfling.
Okay. Ah, yeah. What do you want to do?
I think I'm gonna start swinging my drumsticks
At the big guy?
at the big guy.
Get him.
Drumsticks with air quotes.
Yeah,
That is gonna hit.
yeah, that's it.
drumsticks at the
You got 3 attacks, right?
Right.
Keep swinging.
I never.
That's definitely gonna
Gonna
hit.
hit.
That might actually hit.
That's a 10.
That's a 10. That one misses.
That one is.
Yep.
2
Roll
hits.
damage.
2 hits. 9 plus 8, so 17 damage.
Okay. You run up on the big dwarf, and with your drumsticks, just start beating into his leg,
Yeah, yeah.
tapping him in his knee. All right, next. That's it? You got a bonus action?
I did my bonus action with the 3rd.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Nice.
The one
All
I,
right.
I missed, yeah.
You're up.
Would I know if I get in this mosh pit if I'd be able to cast magic?
Give me an Arcana check.
That's a 6. I
No, you don't know.
I don't know. Great. I'm gonna hit myself on the chest and say, "You got this, me."
Me.
And then,
Way to go, me.
way to go, me. I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis on myself
Okay.
and then dive in.
Athletics.
That one's
16.
that one's her.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I'm gonna get right in there.
I
Can't
got it.
reach.
That's okay.
Don's got close eyes on that.
All right, what you doing?
Look, flanking. How'd that
I
happen?
Armor.
think, so I don't know if I have a bonus action. Let me see.
You have an action.
Well, I cast Armor
Oh,
of Agathis.
okay, gotcha,
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
You just getting in there.
I can cast Command. But I'm just gonna get in there. Yeah.
Okay. Next is the dwarf. As the dwarf,
Lots
Yeah.
of air quotes this episode.
Seeing a little halfling like beating on his leg, like he's gonna swing at you. That's a miss. That's a miss. You're too fast and too nimble as he takes this giant, what looks like a tree trunk with strings wrapped around it in like a bass guitar fashion, and he's just swinging it around at you, and he misses you twice.
Too
After
small.
that-
It swings right over my head.
Yeah.
After that, the dwarves run up and they start trying to grab Gronk and what's his name? Van. They start trying to grab Gronk and Van. Okay. What's your AC?
19.
Okay, so one of them runs up to you, grabs you in a bear hug, and starts jumping around with you. Now, their armor is covered in spikes. As you are going to take... Oh, I had it written down. You take 14 points of damage.
Oof.
Okay, and he grabs you with one hand, has you in a bear hug, and you are also, what is it, restrained?
Yeah.
Grappled.
You grappled.
Grappled
Yeah,
or
thank you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Grappled gives you restraint.
Gives you
but-
restraint.
That's
The next dwarf runs up to you and tries to grab you, and he misses you twice. The fourth dwarf runs up to you, tries to grab you, misses you twice, but then grabs you again. You take another 14 points. Now you have two of them are holding on to each one of, like both of them are bear hugging you as you take another 14 points of damage.
None of them hit me.
No, they all miss you.
They could have taken 10 cold damage.
I'm just wrong. As we come to
Speaking of that,
as we come to Caleb's character.
Sorry, I hate to step in, but I definitely had close eyes on that armor, and it's like a icy shimmer that covers you. Did it dissipate when she hit the mist?
No.
Okay.
So
worked
it
once
seems
I got
like-
inside,
So,
I
and
could cast.
like magical effects don't dissipate when they hit the
Correct.
Like a projectile, a magical projectile seems to be.
Wait, maybe you just have to be in the circle to cast.
Laughs and scratches.
Well, you did cast it and jumped in.
Oh,
You
I
cast
did,
it
huh?
and then
Yeah.
you jumped in.
Did.
So
Okay.
the nature of the mosh pit is a magical sphere where you can't cast spells into it, but you can cast a spell, walk into it with the spell on you,
Uh-huh.
or you can go inside of it and cast a spell.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Can you
Caleb, your
cast
turn.
spells out of it? No. Silly
Yeah,
question.
You can get out of it, just not out in.
Caleb, your turn.
Sorry. Understanding this magic, I am going to get off the stage. Where's Gronk at?
Right in front of Big Boy.
Yeah.
On the side.
On the back.
This guy. Okay.
Oh, okay. I am going to honestly probably get like right here in front of the horn to where like I'm not by anybody.
Okay.
Oh no. Stand little dude.
You did it.
Okay. I'm powerful. All right. And I
This music slaps.
There's a longer version. You want the longer version?
I mean, this is fine.
I am going to cast Wither and Bloom
Nice.
in the dead
like Wither and
center on the dwarf.
I don't know if you
The
can cast
dwarf.
it into it.
This is a Goliath, isn't it?
What?
What does Wither and Bloom do, and what does it look like?
So basically, whenever I go to cast Wither and Bloom, you won't really see Dana do anything, other than kind of be like, oh yeah, and then you'll just hear her go Wither and Bloom, and a rose will erupt in the middle and bloom outwards. And then the petals will just slowly sink into the magma.
And what happens?
They have to make a Constitution saving throw. The con save is 16.
Okay, got it.
Did they save?
The dwarves are not the big dwarf did.
Okay. Yeah, so they take, not saved, they take 7 points of necrotic damage. If they
There.
saved, they take
Three.
3. And then Devin, you can use an unspent hit die and regain that plus
So a
4.
Yeah.
D10 for you.
You can roll a d10 and get hit points. Plus 4.
Okay. Is that it?
Oh, I'm an idiot too. Is
that it?
Okay. I can't cast another leveled spell. Yeah, I think that is going to be everything.
Hey,
Yeah.
Whit, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of look over to my warlock friend Don John. Which one of them you think is the most trouble? The big guy?
Well, yeah, but man, those little ones just tore up our buddy Van over here pretty good. But there are many, and he is one. So
I can only take care of one.
yeah, get on
I'll
him
be
because
fine.
I'm gonna jump in with these little ones.
Okay, and he like starts flipping through his spell book really fast, and as he does, one of the pages gets away from me. Oh no! And then that one flips out. He's gonna basically do his what's it called? It's the
Fireball. It's fireball.
It's fireball. It's always fireball.
Definitely.
Manifest Mind. So a page from his spellbook basically folds itself origami style into a little like face,
Okay, Paper Mario.
flies into the center of the mosh pit, and then I can now cast a spell from that point.
Oh, nice.
And I'm going to cast.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Vortex Warp,
Oh, dope. Okay.
but I want to know how high are those two towers?
They
Oh my
look
God,
to be
it's-
around 50 feet, I guess.
Perfect.
60
50,
feet?
60 feet up?
Like
That
to
looks
the
about
like
right.
right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How high would you say Oh Boy is?
40.
Damn it.
Right?
You sure he's not 30?
Yeah, it looks like 50 feet total.
Okay. In that case, I am going to cast Vortex Warp on the big dwarf
Right.
and try to send him up to the left tower. He needs to make a con save.
Oh my god, you're
He
just.
fails.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So he
What
gets
happens to
warped?
him?
Well, the paper says like, hey, go over there. Time out. he he just appears up there.
You guys.
He
Awesome.
just as the gravity is shifted around him and he's picked up off the ground. Guys, as he swims through the air and is deposited up here. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
That's it.
So he like travels from point A to point B, or disappears in one spot and reappears in another.
I like the idea that he might like float all the way
Nice.
there.
Awesome.
He does have to land on solid ground, so that's why I put him up there. but,
Gotcha.
yeah.
He is all right. So we are back to the top of the initiative order.
Okay. Yeah, I am.
You
going,
have two
your
dwarves
bag?
that are on your bandmate.
Oh, sick.
he's
Slay.
Salvius.
Yep. You have two more dwarves that are on your other bandmate, and the big dwarf, the large dwarf, got yeeted all the way to the top of the tower.
Get yeeted.
Yeet.
and I see these dwarves attempting to grapple my friends.
Yes.
And then okay.
They're running around and jumping head first with the giant spike at them, and then like once they get close and they attack, then they try and grab on them and they start thrashing.
All right. I think I'm gonna. I think I'm going to try and go to the edge of the
Glory.
The mist. Now that I kind of have
It's right outside. We're like step off
edge
the
of the
stage,
stage.
and you're there. Yeah.
Okay. So I want to be in the mist, but as far away from them as I can. And I'm going to hopefully cast a Eldritch Blasts at the boys. One of the guys grappling
dwarves?
grappling Van here. So I'm rolling. Ooh,
That's gonna hit.
That's plenty. Nat 1 on the second bolt.
We have we have a 10 in the chat
You want to take that 10?
instead of the nat 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
This
take-
stream brought to you by Grim Reaper, not
Yeah.
Mana Burn.
Thanks, Grim. Thanks, Grim.
Thanks, Grim. We need
Yeah.
it. We need it.
And you know what? I am going to Can I quicken and do that again? It's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. I am spending my sorcery points, quicken, and there's yep. Yeah, 4 Eldritch Blasts on dude.
All right, roll damage on that guy.
Which one are you hitting, by the way?
The one
That's
that
grappling
is
him.
like
Okay.
currently.
Roll that beautiful damage.
Yeah, so let's get ooh, not as pretty. So let's see.
How many did you roll?
I rolled 3.
Okay.
And then there's my 4th one. So that was 12, 17.
You always fall down.
37 damage.
Oh! What did your Eldritch Blast look like?
Well, yeah, it's like
This
an
stream brought to you
absence
by
of
Grim
light.
Reaper
Kind of like my
again.
fireball was dark. It was flame. You could tell it was fire, but it just seemed darker than it should be and more purpley and smoky. The Eldritch Blast just kind of seemed like a bit of a hole in space. Like it is just a darkness with like a purplish hue on the outside, and as they impact, it's kind of like a deep thud.
The 4 beams come out of this extra dimensional hole that you opened up, and they impact this dwarf who's like, "Ah!" as he just fades away into black.
Yeah. I got one off your back, buddy.
Yep. And Devin, you're up.
All right, as I'm being grappled, I get my drumsticks, put them together, and attempt to cast Thunder Wave.
Okay, cast it.
Nice.
All right, it's Constitution 15.
Does not pass.
All right, then it's
Get blasted.
If you angle it right, you can catch 2 of them.
catch those 2.
The other guy rolled worse.
14 thunder damage, and each creature is pushed 10 feet away from me.
Okay.
Hey, let it change. Don't do that. Just a couple of screams randomly.
Right.
Yeah, I was like, what is that?
Well, that's actually perfect because there is still patrons in here that all get blasted by this thunder wave as they're sent flying.
Yeah, I guess we are also just like attacking everything we see instead of discerning.
Sorry.
Do you have a bonus action or anything else?
Bonus action, I'll run up to the one that just flew away from me and hit him. Ooh, what's that? That one.
Oh, as you're running up to
Always
this
good for
guy,
a couple
you trip on a lava vein, and you kind of come skidding to a halt on the ground, prone in front of him. Did somebody flip him?
Yeah.
Where's he at? Oh, got it.
Yeah. All right.
So wait, he's just not prone, right?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Next up, we have
I think it's me.
Gronk. Yeah,
Okay.
Gronk's on deck.
So
Or-
which ones are still like around us that are okay? And that one's coming at me.
Yes,
All right.
he's trying to climb your leg.
Cool. I'm gonna look at him, and I'm gonna say, the last person that tried to climb that leg, climbed something else, and I'm gonna.
Oh my god.
He has to make a wisdom check.
Okay.
You haven't played rugby?
He failed.
Great. So I cast Dissonant Whispers. So
Okay.
he's gonna take 5d6, and he has
hate it.
to.
Jesus.
He has to move away from me.
Okay, roll that.
If you're not dead.
20 points.
20 points of
psychic
damage. Roll me just a pure luck check.
All right. A d20.
Yep.
18.
Okay. As he takes this damage and you scare him with your manhood, or or the thing he doesn't want to climb.
Call me asparagus.
He turns to run, he trips, he falls in the lava, and just burns away.
Jesus.
Somebody tell him to bring out the body cleanup.
Oh, man.
Does this normally happen when you guys play a show?
Next, it's the
Yeah.
dwarf's turn.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm coming! As he doesn't know any better, and
Yay!
he's like, aim for the bushes! And he jumps.
Ain't no bush is gonna save you.
Oh, God. Literally. He lands prone and literally breaks a leg. Like,
Oh God!
yeah. I rolled like 2 off of max damage for that fall damage.
How sturdy are these grates that he's landing on?
Oh, not very sturdy. Good call. Alex, roll me a luck check. DC is 13.
That's a nat 20.
No! as
Kerplunk.
the dwarf
Get
falls through and slams through this grate, it gives and he falls through into the lava below.
I'm not even paying attention to him. I just hear an enormous like pounding, and then the mist is made doubly thick. As I hear a very unsettling sizzling sound, I look over. I'm like, I didn't think he jumped from there. Oh God!
He's not very smart.
Your first kill, buddy?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Next
this
thing to be
always
the
happen?
dwarves, as one of them comes running at you, Gronk,
At the good shows, yeah.
and grabs you and then starts to thrash as you take 14 points of damage.
He takes 10 cold.
Okay, he dies.
He's just dead.
Oh, damn.
You take the 14, but he didn't die.
Okay.
And then one's gonna try and grab you. He has advantage. Oh my God, he couldn't grab you with advantage. He tries to grab you again. He grabs you the second time, so you're just grabbed. Okay, and next up, not Gronk.
I think it's Leo.
Nope.
No, it's
Donna. Nope. Donna.
No, that's
Donna Lel Ray.
Donna.
Yeah, no, Donna Relay.
Donna Ray.
Gotta mix them letters up. Okay,
Both
gonna
of these
call you
doors are
Lay.
looking real bad.
yeah, Donna is getting. Where are they at? Wait, where are they at now? The
They're over
dwarves that
here.
we're fighting.
They're over
Okay, that's the ones
Mostly
that
dead.
Yeah, okay.
We might need rings to identify people. Yeah.
We had the same thought at the same time.
2 left. Right in front of you. You narrowly escaped as the grate behind you just like fell through.
Whenever you were narrating that, I was like, Brett, I'm right there
Is that a
though.
bad guy?
Yes.
Who's the other one?
The purple dude.
The purple guy.
So the purple one, he's facing away from me, but he just knocked my friend down. And he's gonna hear in his mind, "You shouldn't have done that." And just immediately a sharp, intense pain hits him. I need a intelligence saving throw,
He
please.
is not very intelligent.
I was hoping so.
Yeah, no, he got a 13.
Great, because it's a 16. He takes that sucked. He takes 3 psychic damage. I
Ooh.
rolled a 2 and a 1.
He's shaking in his boots.
There's a
Okay.
snake in my boot.
Anything else?
No, that is everything.
Who said that?
Me.
Okay, sorry. No. Oh,
I don't know how long Argo.
no, because he's too high up. I'm good.
Yep. All right, next.
Until
Wit.
you get rid of those hit
Wit,
points.
you're up.
So it's
Oh,
gone.
then I don't have it. Okay.
Just one of those dwarves left?
No, there's 2.
There's 2.
Yeah.
In that case, since my
Paper.
origami face is still in the crowd there, I am going to upcast Tasha's Mind Whip at 3rd level
Okay.
to target both of them. They need to
Ooh.
make intelligence saves.
They do not. That rolls a 7.
That's going to be 12 damage, psychic damage to both of them. As the paper actually opens up, you see a treble clef extend out of it, and one of the music bars that make up the the page, whip out and lash them in the
Nice.
face. You hear a very discordant sound as the
We'll
bard
scream.
grows taut.
Yeah.
The one that was holding on to Van just goes limp. Okay. Anything else?
So did they both failed?
They both fail.
So
The
the
other
one,
one
that,
is on death's door.
the one that's on death's door now needs. They can't take a reaction, and on their turn they have to choose whether to move, take an action, or a bonus action.
Okay. Got it. All right. We are back at the top of the initiative order.
Yeah.
They-
I calmly stroll up to this guy who's obviously in a bad place and just swing with the axe.
Get him.
Wrecked.
Oh yeah, that is a. Ooh, I don't know. I'd never expected to actually swing melee. I am proficient with it. I think it's +4, so that's 18 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah.
Wrecked.
It's been surprisingly easy to play this character. I thought I was gonna have trouble.
You watched enough of those videos.
I let the color run through me, man.
Let the college run through you.
How much?
I don't. I am proficient with it. I don't know why it's not adding. Yeah, I rolled a 4. My
Oh.
proficiency is 4,
Okay.
or my proficiency bonus, right?
Yeah, it's 4.
So is that 8?
Get
Yeah.
5 hit points.
Got him.
Yeah.
I
How do you
wouldn't
finish?
have if I didn't.
How do you want to do this?
Oh yeah, it's just it's like, I mean, after I put a bunch of power into one of them and he evaporated, and then later on saw a guy take like a quarter of the amount of damage and die, and I realized that these guys were not as much trouble as I gave them credit for. So I kind of just walk up to him with the axe on my shoulder, shield in my hand, and I swipe at him like you're swiping a cat off of the counter, you know. But it's just, you know, axe to the back of the neck.
As your axe connects with the last dwarf, and you take off his helmet with his head intact in there, clean off. The crowd cheers, and the mosh pit continues on as people are stomping and stuff as the music fades out.
There's a hole in the grate. Be careful. Be careful. Oh, he fell.
Yikes.
One of the patrons falls in the hole in the grate.
Yeah,
Our
I
crowd
just
is
look annoyed
dwindling,
at
fellas.
at the amount of effort I put into these scrubs. That's what Ron is doing, or Don
Okay.
John.
Don John.
Ron Jeremy.
I like to imagine that the guy that fell in was one of the ones I hit with the wand of smile. So he's like,
He died smiling.
Yeah.
He died doing what he wanted to
Full
do.
the Joker. He was like,
As,
as he fell in the well.
oh god.
as the music fades away, and the crowd kind of calms down a little bit and stops with the mosh pit, Surge appears again. It's like, all right, that was something. We're gonna take a small break before we get to our next performance, guys, and we'll see you after that. Brought to you by Mana Burn. And you get ushered off back into your green room where you're able to recoup and have a short rest.
A long rest?
Short rest.
Oh.
As they're like ushering us off, I'm like, can anyone patch that hole? Is that going to be a problem for other people?
Did you use your bardic inspiration at any point?
I don't have.
I gave you one earlier.
I forgot you gave me
Yeah,
one.
you still
That's
have it at
okay.
least.
I didn't
You
need
still
it.
have it. I think it only lasts for an hour, huh?
Are we actually taking a break?
For 10 minutes.
Not a break yet.
Okay.
This is just
I didn't know if this was like.
For 10 minutes. So you lost it. Your bardic.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's dumb.
I
I
know.
did not know. Well, I guess we're always in combat when we have it, and it's like,
Yeah,
what is a minute? But
right.
that's okay.
So guys, y'all make it back to y'all cell, and y'all have
Pull the tab.
an hour. Y'all have an hour before. Y'all have an hour while the next performance is happening.
Okay. Can we hear any of their performance?
No, you cannot hear anything outside of your room.
Interesting. Yeah, of silence.
I have. So you hear me arguing with my imp in Infernal. We just talk Infernal when it's the two of us talking to each other. He's pissed. He usually gets pretty salty when our manager puts us in precarious situations, or puts me in a precarious situation. I just, calm him down, have him go invisible, and try to sneak into one of the other green rooms while we go to our own room. See if you can't swipe any of that. What is it? Green?
Mana burn.
Mana burn.
Mana burn.
Yeah.
So y'all are taking a short rest. Y'all can drink potions. Y'all can heal. Y'all can spin hit dice. Y'all can do all
Regain
of that
spell
stuff.
slots.
Does anyone
Yeah.
need
Who said
healing?
that? Thanks, Brett.
I'm actually good, but that's not gonna happen again, right? That's like the only.
No, nothing like that'll happen again. Hopefully it'll be a lot more challenging next time.
It's definitely going to happen again.
Like a fight's gonna happen again.
Guys,
for
we
sure.
played that little gig in the tavern, and I thought this was gonna be like that.
No, it's literally called the Battle of the Bards.
It's
He
a
said
battle.
he signed an infernal contract. Did you think we were just going to show up and sing?
The only way we're getting out of this is if we perform.
Or if you get another demon on
And
your
if
side.
someone doesn't slap my back.
Well,
I feel like there's a little tension.
No.
within
Why would you say
I don't know you
that?
guys that well. You guys get along, right? Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't just see us fighting together?
Yeah, it was good. You guys did
Thanks.
good.
You did pretty
You saw
good
me
too.
fighting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were in the fight?
Yeah, I hit that guy in the shin and he fell in the hole.
I saw you, and I love you.
Right on.
Can I take a look at this mana burn drink and discern exactly like what it is capable of?
Yeah, roll a Arcana check,
Okay.
and then roll a Perception check.
Actually, not great at Arcana.
Oh.
That is
a nat one?
that is a nat one, and you know what? If it's not an outright failure, it will be a 6, and I will use your bardic.
There you go.
Take it.
It's an
Take
8.
it. Yay.
Turning it to what's math? 14.
You put a little bit on your tongue, and then it burns. It burns bad. However,
It's a D10. You
However-
roll a D10?
No, I rolled an 8, but it's
However, you do immediately notice that while it burns, literally like fire, on your tongue, and you get that burnt soup taste in your mouth, like your tongue loses its taste, it immediately feels better, cooled, and back to normal. It's,
They got that
it's
MSG in
essentially
there.
a healing potion.
The fog? Or the mana
No,
burn?
the mana burn.
Oh, my bad.
They're essentially healing potions, greater healing potions.
Guys, if you get in a bad way, and I wouldn't drink too much of this stuff, but maybe one. I'm gonna let you guys take the lead. You looked great out there. You definitely know what you're doing in a crowd.
Is there not
I'm
one
not
for
that guy.
each of us?
There
Yes.
is. I'm letting you know. Maybe.
Keep it in your back pocket in case you stumble again.
Ooh. Burn.
Oh, that's not how I
Mana
remember it.
burn.
That's what happens when you have two front people.
Big personalities,
Yeah, exactly.
man. They clash.
You musicians never get the credit, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Killed it out there. These
At the
two.
very least, I think they like the music. I think we did good with that.
Mhm.
Well,
Any
yeah.
any notes for me? Something I should do different? I know I'm a new.
I liked your origami frog. That was cool.
It wasn't a frog, but thank
Well,
you.
you know, the thing with the shot death at people. Oh yeah.
I like
Power
to
word
diffuse
kill.
situations. That was
You-
crazy what
you
that guy
diffused that
did
guy
jumping off
into
of the.
into the lava. That was pretty.
Yeah, that was his own decision.
Yeah, he seems pretty stupid.
got an
I think
11
on
on
the
the
way down he
perception.
said something like,
All you
"Remember
hear-
me."
As you kind of poke your head out of the cell and you're kind of listening by the other ones, all you hear is from above is bass, like boom, boom, like just over and over and over again.
Okay.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Did your guy get in another?
Well,
green
was
room?
that the check for my? And I
You
should
went
say,
to
like, he's
eavesdrop on the other cells or something.
Well, yeah, I was
Yeah.
sent. No, I was sending. I sent. I mean, I call him dragons. He's a full of himself. He likes big, flowery. You know, the great winged one, or the dark flame of the pit. You know, he prefers these
Great
types
winged
of.
one.
Yeah, he's just a little imp, but he wants to be a big demon one
Just
day.
a little guy.
He's just kind of
a
annoyed
little
that
guy.
You hear it.
he's been
Sounds like
looking
we aren't
after
the
me
only big
for a
personalities.
couple hundred years. But yeah, I just call him dragons.
Same thing. He skulked around and looked, but all he could hear was just
Yeah.
the bass is just.
He didn't
drowning
get
everything.
into the other green rooms and
Correct.
swipe any. Yeah. Well,
All right. So after a short rest, are y'all all healed, done y'all things,
Oh,
did
yeah.
the things you wanted to
Yep.
do?
Before we go out, I want to grab Whit by his shoulders. I'm going to look deep into your eyes. I'm going to say, sometimes you think you can't, but you should do. And I'm going to leave you with that.
This profoundly affects Wit in a way that he can't explain. Something about the timing of it just sinks into his psyche.
Great. I'm not giving you another bardic.
Sorry. Didn't use the last one.
What you get?
That's fair. That's totally fair.
As you're escorted back up the same familiar hallway now, out back into the arena, you see a group of kobolds that all have giant brooms that are just pushing dead bodies from the floor, and one particular a dead succubus who's been literally torn to shreds.
Oh my god.
And they're just push brooming them into the lava.
You know,
The holes that are made
Kind of looking
in the
forward to
grates,
fighting her.
just they're cleaning everybody up that died and pushing them into the lava.
Clean
Wit
up
has a
on aisle
flashback
10,
to
am
whenever
I
like he
right?
kind of awkwardly waved at her, and as her body falls into the lava, he just kind of
Okay.
Oh my god.
You hear Surge pipe up, and he's like, "Way to go, guys! Well, we're down to 2 more battles, so the last 2 bands are ready to go, and we got the Mithril Maidens. Whoa! People start
Woo-woo.
cheering for y'all.
that's us. Hi,
We
nice
are the
to
best.
meet you.
We know. Thank you.
Versus the Electro Enchanters." As he says that, it seems to be all of the light in the whole arena dissipates, including the glow is kind of suppressed as you look across and the spotlight pans to the other stage. There is kind of a wispy zap as these 2 wizards appear on the stage. One of them dressed all in red, one of them dressed all in blue. Around them, the air crackles with arcane energy, and dancing lights appear on the other stage. The sound starts as a single chord, and an electronic melody kind of raises in a crescendo, and is joined by other dazzling effects on the stage. The wizards stand amidst a series of arcane devices that dance to life as they funnel both fire and lightning into these devices, and they start to whir and chirp. A pinpoint of light behind them quickly grows into a pulsating portal, and out steps a huge fiend bathed in fire and lightning, wielding a smoldering sword and a whip made of jagged electricity as it roars a defying challenge. What do you do?
I'm gonna start like really
I nervously
badly.
cast the light spell on my medallion, and I got my axe out, shield up. I don't like it being so dark.
So do y'all think we could do that? Like if we
We
put
can
our
do
magic,
anything we put our minds to.
So the way
Don't
that
let
this
him
do it.
encounter,
I know.
looking across at the wizards, they wear hats that cover their whole entire face, and they don't talk. They're just
See ya.
doing their thing, like mixing their boards.
Yes.
This is amazing.
Lightning crackles
Very
around
Scott
them.
Pilgrim.
The way this encounter is going to work, guys, and for everybody at home, is we are playing like a
Black
Mortal
Final
Kombat style
Fantasy.
video game.
I love this.
Slay.
So, what does the party do to summon their own avatar?
Well, I can tell you that.
I'm gonna tell Van, start the drums.
And he goes, a 1, a 2, a 1, 2.
Don John, start the riffs.
Oh yeah, they're going. They've begun.
Wit, bring me some bass.
I don't play any instruments.
I thought you was the bassist.
I just didn't think they'd notice.
Fake it.
And he writes something in his notebook as like music notes begin to fly off, and they make sort of bass sounds, but they're very like MIDI notes, like electronic, like boom, boom, bing, boom.
Before you can even tell me anything,
Dana!
I spin my staff and I slam it on the
To help
ground.
him out, I
Let's
do
do
a
this.
thunderclap from behind the
Hell
drum.
yeah.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna stand in the front and be like, bring them out. Bring out the lobster. And that's how we get our avatar out.
So,
We're the Mithril Maidens.
Bring out the Mithril Maiden.
you start to as you guys have played hundreds of shows together, except for you, Whit. You've only played like 3 shows. All of y'all have played hundreds of shows together, but Whit, you feel it. You feel the energy
You feel part of this
the
band
group.
now.
And
I'm using
also
my telepathy
something
to
that is
connect us all.
happening in the arena itself, kind of like you experienced before. There's a magic that starts to happen as pieces of metal start to extrude.
Not along with you.
Pieces of metal start to extrude from the ground itself as liquid metal starts to form itself into a Mithril Maiden.
Oh.
Okay, side note. This is Alex's first non-metallic metal paint job.
Oh, that looks good.
It looks awesome. We need to get a close-up on that.
For everybody at home and for
Whoa.
y'all have each a
Yes.
list. Every round, this will be 3 rounds. Every round, you will get to pick one of those things on the list.
Okay.
I will go around the table in order, and you will pick one of the things. You
Can we
can't.
pick the same as what someone else has picked?
You can pick the
Okay.
same as what somebody else has picked. You will notice that the DCs and the checks are higher and higher.
Yeah.
They will do something, each one of those things, okay? But in order for you to achieve your perfect form by the 3rd round, you will need to complete 7 power-ups. So,
Got it.
Okay.
I need,
Okay.
let's see, I need everybody to roll initiative.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Come on. Big money, no whammies.
Big whammies, no money.
That's a big whammy.
Oh,
22.
Nice.
Yeah.
I said big money,
17.
big whammies, no money. That worked
21.
for me.
22.
We
Nice.
keep rolling the same. Alex, what'd you have?
9. Sorry. Were we waiting on me?
Poor Alex. No, I was.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I told myself I wasn't going to take notes for this session, and I've
Would you-
literally done the exact opposite.
17.
Yes.
17.
Do you need to know everybody's?
No, that was it.
He
I was
always
like, I got
catches
everybody.
all
I got
of
them.
All right.
Okay, so let me think. There's 5 of us. Okay.
I'm gonna be pretty
2,
useless
3.
other
So-
than power ups.
Okay, Slay.
So-
So your dedicated power up.
So,
Yeah, go ahead.
as this battle commences, the giant being of pure energy on the other side starts to swing his lightning whip, killing multiple patron goers that all kind of fan out and let this battle unfold in front of them.
No, get out of the way!
That's so rude.
It rushes up and starts to jab its fire sword into you.
This music
It's
slaps.
yeah.
Thanks.
It swings its fire sword 2 times, scoring hits on your Iron Maiden, on your Mithril Maiden. Yeah.
Copyright trademark.
Carol, yeah.
Copyright strike
Yeah.
immediately.
On your Mithril Maiden, it scores some big hits, and then it rears back and fire erupts from the base of it as it flares to life, flaring its wings out and screaming in defiance. It then grabs a patron and throws a patron picks it up, throws it in the air, and eats it.
Whoa.
Okay,
Can they do
Gronk,
that?
you're first.
Is that allowed?
I'm first.
Yep.
Okay. I'll just do a good. Well, I'm gonna attack.
How far is
Doing a
the
quick
stage?
attack.
How far are the
Okay.
stages, Brett?
How far are they away from each other?
Yep.
Oh,
Make it up.
I guess what I'm.
maybe like 80 feet, 100
Okay.
feet.
I did not pass the DC.
What'd you get?
7 plus 4.
7 plus
11.
4. And you were trying to do a quick attack?
Yep.
Your brand new, just come to life avatar swings his glowing hand, and the demon puts up a wing to block it.
Damn.
Next.
I'll do a quick attack.
Okay.
What's our dice?
Can we attack this thing or no? Or we're on this paper now?
Yes.
I can't use any spells from my spell sheet.
You can use a spell, but then you won't have an opportunity. This is only going to be for 3 rounds. Each one of y'all gets one of those things per round.
Okay, so this
3
is
rounds.
only lasting 3
Okay,
rounds.
22.
Okay.
22 hits.
We have a 12 and a 13 in the chat, by the way.
As the Mithril Maiden's first swing goes wide and gets blocked, you follow up. You follow it up and play a sweet drum hit that makes the Mithril Maiden follow up with an uppercut as it connects, shattering one of the horns on the demon. Next, we got.
I love
Don.
you, Van.
Don, you're up.
Don John.
Lana, you're on deck.
Don John going for a power up.
Power up.
Ooh, I think I got it. Yes.
It's a DC 10.
Yeah. 18.
What does the power up look like?
The power up. So you said the lights dimmed, and right, so Don is a little nervous with the dim lights, and he's got a light spell going on his medallion, but he temporarily puts that light energy onto our golem, our mithril golem, giving her a little light, a little energy, powering her up,
Nice.
getting comfortable with the darkness.
The light that comes from your hand gets consumed almost by this beam of pure energy that represents your band. As they power up 1 level.
Yeah.
Lana? Lena?
Dana.
Dana?
I will do the same thing and power up.
thing in the chat.
Yeah, absolutely.
You couldn't beat a DC 10.
It was a natural 1. So I'm gonna
We
take
don't talk
it.
about what it.
We
what
don't
it.
talk about Bruno.
So I definitely, that's a non-nat 20.
Okay.
Slay. And what you see is basically, I'll slam my quarterstaff down again, and you'll see like a fog begin to leach from it. And as it touches the Iron Maiden,
No.
It's a Mithril Maiden.
as it touches the Mithril Maiden, sorry, the Obsidian Maiden, the mist begins to swirl upwards around it, and as it gets about to its waist, it just begins to turn into rose petals as they go and fly off into the sky.
Nice.
Dana,
Beautiful.
that's beautiful.
Thank you. Now kill them.
Right.
Wit, it is your turn.
I'm going to do a power up. And I actually auto succeed this.
Do you really?
How?
His
'Cause I
inside
have
and
a plus
investigations
9,
plus.
so 19 total.
Slave. Okay, now you just worry about power-ups for the next 2 rounds.
And I give advantage to another party member's check, right?
Yes.
You guys haven't gone yet?
We
So,
all have
I
gone.
just-
Y'all have
Everyone.
y'all have 3 advantages to give out for next round.
How do we have 3?
Power up. If power up gives advantage.
Oh, shit.
Oh, even if you
Okay.
don't succeed?
No, if you do succeed.
No, we all
We've-
succeeded.
we've gotten
we have
three.
3 power-ups
Yeah.
right now.
Oh, great.
We have 3
Yeah.
successful power-ups out of 7.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll give
yeah,
my
let's just pass them down the line.
advantage
We
to like the
should've-
first 3 people in the initiative, I would
Okay.
imagine.
So I think
Yeah.
it'd be us 3, right?
Hold on.
As
That way
you're-
we make sure they're
as
used.
you
Yeah, us 3.
Yeah, y'all 3.
as you focus your whatever you do with as you focus whatever you do with you see the light that is shimmering around this construct grows a little bit brighter as the wizards on the other side, seeing y'all powering up and performing very well, they start to get a little faster and start blowing more fire and more lightning into these things, channeling into these instruments, channeling power into their being. As their being moves and grabs one of the horns from the side of the stage, comes back and hits you with it.
We'll take a reaction.
You hear the crowd go, ooh!
What? You want a reaction?
Can I silvery barbs it?
You can silvery barbs it.
Hell yeah.
It begins.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
It rolled better.
Oh.
So,
Give someone advantage. Yourself even.
I
You
get
have
to
to
give
take the
advantage
worst.
with silvery barbs?
You have to take the worst
It's a
on
cracked
Silvery
spell.
Bar.
What?
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
Yeah, I will say
okay,
it is pretty cracked.
Then I'll give you advantage because we already have advantage. So you'll have advantage.
Sweet.
Okay, y'all know the video of the people dancing under the bridge?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I keep feeling like.
That is absolutely us.
the Balrog grabs the grabs the horn from the side of the stage, runs across and swings it, shattering it to pieces, and wood splinters shower the crowd as they cheer as a giant dent appears on the side of your golem. Seeing that he's hurt, he follows it up with some quick strikes.
I just want to point out, I just now realized that in our campaign here, it's a Balrog versus an Iron Maiden.
A mithril maiden. A mithril-
It's a big demon versus a mithril maiden.
Aiden.
Some quick slashes and a crack of his whip
Gandalf would
sends
never.
lightning flying. As your golem, your mithril maiden, seems to be taking a lot of damage. Also, whenever it got hit with the environmental effect, it lost one of y'all's turns on y'all next go.
Uh-oh.
It loses an attack.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we are back at the top of the initiative order, and it is going to be Gronk. Your turn. I need somebody to roll me a d6.
I'll do it.
-1.
Go for it.
Okay.
D6 -1.
5.
Wait, that's you. You lost your turn.
Cool.
Oh.
All right.
Sorry, Whit.
It's okay.
The one auto power up we get.
He
Yeah.
looks like he's like really hurt.
He is pretty hurt. This is
The maiden.
the maiden.
Okay, so assuming you all hear telepathically. So assuming this thing is the same thing
Sorry,
as ours,
okay.
we have to get above 50 HP, but 50% HP before.
Can I use?
You got to get it down below 50 HP.
Yeah, I know, but I'm assuming
Right.
that this thing is probably going to have a similar attack.
Y'all have hit it once.
Can I use
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
bonus action?
No.
Yes.
Like I could bonus action heal the Mithril Maiden.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Give me I guess it would be an Arcana check.
Did one of you fail your quick attack?
I did.
Yeah.
Oh crap. Okay.
Arcana.
Yep.
14.
Yes.
Okay.
What was the
So
question?
then, I'm gonna power up, and then I'll use my bonus action healing word.
All right. Did you
To
pass
the-
your power up check?
Okay. Yeah. 18 plus some shit.
Down on
Plus
one.
11,
down
so-
on one knee, the maiden struggles to find purchase as it wrenches to his feet. Your healing magic comes across, as well as your musical magic imbibes it. As you see some of the dents start to pop out like a tin can, and he steps back to his feet. Its hands now are aglow as it is charging up.
I cast healing word at the 3rd level.
Okay.
So let me.
It's a her. It's a maiden.
It's a her.
maiden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8 points of healing.
8. Okay.
I like to imagine that since Wit doesn't have his turn, maybe he takes out like a flame spell in his hand and he starts going from side to side with
Nice.
it.
And
I like that.
you'll have advantage on your next turn.
This is
Okay.
round 2.
Round 2.
think
All right,
you're
next
gonna-
up, Van. What do you want to do?
Van's going to do what he does best and quick attack.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Do you pass a DC 15?
Yes.
All right.
Ooh, Grim, thank you for the 6.
Yeah.
Thanks, Grim.
Okay, plus 6.
If only Alex had that earlier.
Yeah, I could have turned that 5 into an 11. And
Ha!
whoever was going 11th.
Yeah.
What does your quick attack look like?
Oh,
I
so
think-
it's a plus 6.
I think the maiden just bangs his hands together and does like a double fist.
As these charged up fists enter the space of the Balrog, you see time slows down as it is caught with 2 giant fists on both sides of his face and looks to be getting pretty injured. As this magic starts to dissipate, the wizards look at each other and they start pushing more magic into different devices.
So I lose my turn, but do I lose my reaction?
You cannot. No, you still have your reaction.
I'm gonna counterspell the wizards.
Okay.
Slay.
Roll. What is it, Arcana? Because they're using high level magic.
Okay.
Can I use Dispel Magic on it?
I'm gonna take the 6 that we just got from Grim. We're gonna make that a
12 plus.
It's 10 plus the spell.
17.
You whip at this. What does it look like? What does it look like?
Once again, that treble clef pops out from my book, and you guys hear an assortment of different melodic notes that don't sound like they would fit together, but somehow they do in the context of this techno music. As the top of the treble clef uncurls and sort of slaps at one of their hands and tries to disperse their spell before they cast it.
And as it makes contact with his hand, you see him temporarily shoot lightning into the wrong spot and blow up one of his decks.
Yeah,
Nice.
I did something.
Next, we have in the initiative.
Hang on. I actually couldn't have taken the 6 because I
you
had to
have a
use my reaction.
It'll work. It'll work.
Okay.
Yeah, let her
Even
roll.
with that.
Don, you're up. What are you
Really
gonna
cool,
do?
baby? Really cool.
Oh man. He sees he's relying on his friends right now.
Yeah,
In
he
this moment, he knows that the attacks are coming, the heals are coming, and I just gotta power it up. So rolling with advantage. Got it.
already rolled it.
21 to power up.
Oh,
Slay. Okay, that's
What does
5
the
now.
last level of power look like?
another.
I feel like my light isn't
that's-
going to be enough, and I give it the darkness. I give it the power of the Eldritch Blast, and I augment my Eldritch Blast to just give it energy rather than destroy it, and fire them into our Mithril Maiden.
There is a flash of light that is surrounding your Mithril Mating. Now is accompanied with licking black flames are on the outside.
Yes.
As your power meets together, it creates this flame effect that shoots into the sky way above this towering guardian. As pure power is now pulsing through his palms.
And I levitate off the ground and summon my axe.
And my
I sense the time for a
Done.
solo is coming.
Dana, yeah.
So just to double check myself,
Yeah.
these are actions, right? So
Correct.
we still have a bonus action and a reaction.
Yeah, sure. We'll see.
So
Rule of cool, but don't be a dick.
here's the rule of cool.
Really cool, but don't be a fool.
Dana's gonna walk up and
Just
stand
necklace
next to
always.
Gronk because I've realized maybe we do better together.
Oh wow.
And I'll
Oh my
go,
God.
time to show them what we're made of, dear. And you'll hear an angelic melody start to belt out from her as you'll see just
Ave
unadulterated magic begin to spin, and there's obviously rose petals mixed in there, and probably some cigarette
I was
butts
about to
too.
say some
Yeah, some cigarette butts too.
I love this
The red
character.
lipstick.
I am going to
Some empty
spend
tiny
two
fireballs.
sorcery points
Little tiny
and use
fireball.
meta magic to quicken spell summon celestial.
Okay.
And I'd like to summon a celestial spirit next to our little maiden friend.
Oh, look at that. He's got
He
it.
was ready. Is that Zave?
That's
It
nice.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, it is okay.
How
I
fitting
remember
that she would
because her-
reappear in
I remember because her wings
place of
were
her
so
final
big.
battle.
It's so
Perfect.
funny.
Yeah.
As you were saying that, I was like, is this going to come attack us next session?
Dawn is looking at dragons just mouth agape, seeing these two work together.
And it is a radiant celestial spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And it will go immediately after my turn.
Okay.
I
just standing there.
will. Alex doesn't have his turn, so I'm the last one in this initiative.
Angel said
You quick attack.
Dana should get a cool action each round.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Just to see anything
Period.
goes. as
Hey,
long
that's the
as it's
first time he
cool.
asked for it, Angel.
Yeah.
And I gave it to him.
Okay, I'm gonna power up as well.
You have advantage.
Oh, slave. I was like, I can't find another a giant one right there. Nat 20! Yeah, nat 1 and a nat 20.
There it
I love
is.
One of the wizards just hears, get wrecked, bitch.
Which one were you doing?
Huh?
Which
Power
one were
up.
you doing? No,
Power up.
we're already at max level.
Nuh-uh.
No, we're not. We're only
Yeah,
at
no.
6.
No, you're at 5.
I thought it's 7.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
I'm
We
taking
were at
notes,
6.
He's
Brad.
got it.
We were at 6.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Now we're at 6.
No, with your nat 20, you're at 7.
My wiggle.
Final form.
You get my advantage,
Mario
by the way.
sound.
Okay, Slay, I'll take it. Okay, and then the celestial
say
will
slay.
go. First off, the celestial will look, because it's basically like, it's probably a mech or something. It's gonna look next to itself and put a hand on the maiden's shoulder, and will heal it. That is not; those aren't D8. Definitely not.
2d20 heal. That's a
Yeah.
sweet heal.
For that's a D6. I do not know what I'm doing with my life. That's a D6. No, that's a D8. 6, 10 plus 5. It gets 11 HP back. And I'm going to multi-attack the demon thing.
Swing.
No,
You need to
9, 10, 11, 12. Nope. What do I add to?
For what?
Probably your spellcasting modifier.
What do you want?
Your spell attack modifier to hit. Oh, duh. Okay, so does a 13 hit? I'm sorry, Brett.
Huh?
13?
Yes, this is a giant beam of pure energy. It's very hard to miss.
Oh, slay. The second attack is a 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
I
That
don't
doesn't.
think that hits.
Yeah, I didn't think so. So the first one is going to end up doing 10, 13, D10 plus 3 plus the spell's level. So 10, 13, 18 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Nice. Anything else?
No, I can't do anything else.
As the song beats on, your music combines with the technical music of the wizards and creates this giant battle in front of you. We enter the last part of the song, and the Balrog in front of you whips out his sword and his whip and yells and screams, and as he's doing it, lava is pouring up from underneath him, shooting up into the sky as he powers up. The Balrog spends most of his turn powering up as he you see the lava start to flow up him and cover his wings as he rears back with his sword and slams it down into your mythical maiden.
Oof.
Oof. Let's see.
This one shot is a fever dream. I love it.
It's so much fun, though.
Yeah.
This is the most fun.
His axe comes down, or his lightning sword comes down clean on top of the Iron Maiden. I need somebody to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
It's not
That's
gonna
not
be
gonna
me.
be me.
I can do that. Oh yeah, you got it.
I got plus
I got
0.
I got +7.
Or
One
I
of
mean,
the only things I have plus
I have
0.
the plus. I have the plus of this thing.
Oh okay.
So this is just like a straight roll.
20
You
roll.
roll it.
It's the cocked. Roll again.
That looks pretty cool. Yeah.
Do you need
That
something?
is an 18 on the dice for
Hell yeah.
for a 28, which beats the Balrog's attack.
Yeah.
So as the sword comes down, it pierces the top of your golem's head, and his Balrog starts to drive it down into it. When dropped to one knee, he reaches up, grabs the hilt of the sword, and starts to work it back out of the top of his head, as it is now the top of your order. Last turn, guys. What do you do?
Can I final form?
It is. Y'all are already in y'all final form.
Oh, okay. It already did it. Got it.
Yes.
But that we have to get
Tell me what the final form looks like, Gronk.
Slay.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't know. You got me on.
I'm
I'm all.
Anybody.
Would I be allowed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
that
gonna pass it
because
on over to my man Wit.
because
The
the
lyricist.
the golem was formed from scraps of metal, it never really was a mithril maiden. But as the battle wears on and the music and the melodies are beat into the mechanical parts of this golem, you see it begin to gleam with this silver sheen with deep green shadows underneath as it begins to turn to actual mithril.
With a loud thud, you hear your being of pure energy actually turn into something of solid, tangible iron, metal, and a loud thud as it stands up from the ground, corporeal now. Gronk, what do you do?
Can I do the final form all out blast?
Yes,
Okay,
you have advantage.
I do.
Use any check you want. It is a DC 30.
I'm doing performance,
Okay.
and I'm gonna
Just persuade it to die.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna stand on top of the stage, and I'm gonna yell out really loud, "Call us Mithril Maiden!" And that's my performance check that I don't think is gonna.
I
Wait,
am
hang
gonna
on.
fall.
And we have a 6 in the chat.
We do.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it be a surprise. No, I don't think that does it. I think it's
Oh,
It's growing silent.
I'm 1 away. That's the 29 with the 6.
Wait, hold on. Do,
Well,
I, have, do I have any?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
As
I haven't even
29.
help you.
huh?
I have a 29.
So 23, right?
What'd you roll in dice?
I rolled a 12 plus 11, and I took the 6.
Gotcha. As
So
you
29
as
total.
you
Oh,
scream.
well, then we can't use the 6.
No,
I
the 6
used
is
the
gone.
6.
Oh no, you keep the 6 if it didn't
don't
get
want
you.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, if it didn't get you.
It's not gonna hit 30
Oh,
though. That's what
fuck.
I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
good.
Please don't
Keep-
use the 6.
yeah,
As,
sorry,
as
sorry,
you
sorry.
as you put your hand forward and command and say, "We are Mithril Maidens."
It didn't do anything.
No, you're the machine in front of you powers up a big gloved fist and swings in, but it just barely misses as it clips a wing on this thing. All right, next in the initiative order is going to be Van.
I think we have another dice.
It could be
We
my
do.
turn to try that all
Justin,
blast.
thank you for the D8.
We have another 5. A plus 5.
So Van's going to start jumping on all the drums, trying to get all the energy.
That's right. You got this, Van. Ooh.
That'll be a 24
We have a plus 6 in the chat.
plus 6.
Plus
Nice.
6.
The drums.
Yeah.
Van, please explain what happens as you power up for the last time and
This drum
finish
energy.
this being of pure energy.
So I think as Von jumps on each drum, getting louder and louder, the energy just kind of like radiates inside the mithril maiden, so it all just like blasts out of her chest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Pacific Rim style, yeah.
exactly. Iron Giant
yeah.
style.
Oh, Iron Giant, sorry.
yeah.
Pacific Rim, I think they do that too, but it's been a long time since I've seen that one.
It's a bit. As the blast catches this Balrog fully in the chest and starts to burn it away as it fades into nothing, the blast continues back towards the wizards, who in the last second blink away as the blast hits the portal in beyond, and there is a blinding flash as the portal is destroyed, as well as the Balrog, who explodes in a giant cascade of fire and brimstone and magma. I'm gonna need everybody to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, my.
So good at these. Actually, it looks like I am.
10.
6.
14.
18.
Nice. You've been having some hot rolls tonight.
Anybody who beat a 15,
Nothing.
Anybody who beat a 15 will take 6 points of fire damage. Anybody who failed will take 12 points of fire damage.
Oh.
And
That's
that
fair.
includes everybody on the dance floor
Oh,
as
no.
this thing showers in a field of sparks and kills every last patron that was not already
They're
killed.
all
No! Our friends, no!
dead. Oh,
We
man.
just made friends.
As your vision returns to you and you see the field is completely cleared, there are cracks in the grates, there is magma starting to pulse up, and there's no one left to cheer for you as the whole entire stadium becomes eerily quiet.
Music.
And that is where we're going to take a break.
All right.
And we'll be back in a
We'll see y'all in about 10
shortly.
minutes.
In
Yeah,
10 minutes.
I'm going to open up our little giveaway if
Oh,
you guys
yeah,
want to
yeah.
enter. So don't go nowhere. We'll be back in about 10, and see you then. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Whoa.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, terribly sorry. I didn't know anyone would be here while the stream was running. Give me a moment to tidy up. It's much better. Well, while you're here, we might as well take a moment to thank all of our members for supporting the channel and bringing this stream to life. A huge thanks to Tides of Mo, Brett Venable, Tabletop Beard, Grim Reaper, Atmos Seeker, Justinian of Darkport, Angel Jobert, Will Plays Games, Corey of Darkport, Angel of Darkport, Dravian, Anthony Pace, Drazadi, Memebot 69,000, Leodis Kyron, Zebak Longfang, Lars Lonskog, Sunslash82, Carolyn Mesco, Yeet Yeet, Rub My Beard, I Splits, Snowy Owl, Tyler Vercoil, CW, Mike Gaia, Q Man, Yusuf Yilmaz, Luso American, Big Head Bro, One-Eyed Goat 90, Player Lord, Daniel J. Colby, Charlie Gardner, Midori Pita, Lazy as F, JJ Terra JJ, Christopher Love, Kokung Win, Kendo, Everett McMahon, Moon Goose McQueen, Leo Dos Res, Maddie, Daniels Jr., Jared, Wild Song, I Like Succubus, Justin Channels, Mark Forgews, Roots, Keegan Prejean, Craig, Curtis Ellis, Maximus Decimus Meridius, Victor Tedesco, Gilbert Acevedo, Itsy Bitsy Spider, Liminal Entity, Max Smith, Jason 96, Eric K, Alejandro Pena, Whiskey Papa, Juan Alva, Lucky Boy, Come and Get It Gaming, David J. Jr., GFPELZ, ML, Tilton 103, and Michael. You know, members get tons of unique benefits as well, like these weekly shoutouts and emojis that they can use in the stream chat, and a heaping helping of chaos points that can be used to, well, perhaps it's better to show you.
The most exciting feature for our live streams has come to YouTube. You can now roll dice live to help us in our adventures by using chaos that's built up by watching and interacting with the stream. All you need to do is keep an eye out for earning instructions that appear on our stream, and then spend those points by typing in the commands that correspond to the dice you'd like to roll. This feature is always available, no matter what campaign we're playing in, so be sure to hop in and help out our players because, well, they're gonna need it. Greetings to all my bearded brothers out there. I'm Alex, also known as Constructed Chaos on YouTube, and I'm here today to tell you a little bit about my friends over at Tabletop Beard. This family-owned beard oil company is run by three brothers that have combined two great loves of mine: tabletop RPGs and beard care. And it makes a lot of sense because, as I'm sure many of you know, growing and maintaining a healthy beard can be an adventure all its own. I started my quest back before I was even on YouTube, and I guess you could say I was stuck at level 1 for a while, constantly itching my way through life with a wild and unkempt beard and just trusting hairspray and regular shampoo to get the job done. Believe me, I was rolling nat 1s on just about every charisma check I made at that point. But eventually I started trying various beard care products like oils, butters, and balms, and I found some that worked well enough, but none of them really tied into my backstory. Not to mention my wife was constantly complaining about the smell. Then I was put on to the products from Tabletop Beard, and let me tell you, it was a match made in heaven. Or hell, depending on what kind of flavor you prefer. These guys use a premium oil blend of meadow foam seed, rosehip, golden jojoba, argan, avocado, and sunflower oils to create the most high-quality product that contains no cheap filler or artificial oils that you typically want to steer clear of. And each scent has been expertly crafted and matched to a familiar TTRPG style, so you know exactly the kinds of vibes you're putting out without the scents being too mundane or too overpowering. To top it off, all their products, oils, butters, and balms are made in small batches, so the quality control is top-notch, and so is the customer service. They're always looking for new ways to meet and exceed customer needs, and I've even heard that they have some new ideas cooking up behind the scenes. So consider this your session 0 and take some time to check out Tabletop Beard today. Truly, they're the only starting equipment that you need for your own successful beard care journey. Bear Dritz here, letting you in on a little-known ranger secret that'll keep you satiated in the wild, even when you have no rations left. Ew, not that. I'm talking about subscribing to the channel and hitting that bell icon. It's easy to miss the signs of a stream going live if you're not prepared. So make sure to do that and... What was that? Hold it right there, adventurer. We're looking for some deviants that refuse to like this video while they're still watching. You wouldn't happen to know anything about this heinous crime, would you? Well then, as you were, but stay out of trouble.
In a world of darkness exists Jeramentum, a beacon of hope in the realm of Terra. Our heroes, all with unique pasts, live here and are connected by a common destiny to protect the dream. Welcome to Darkeport, an actual play production company. Our inaugural dark fantasy D&D campaign, Gold, Green, and Red, is inspired by the lived experience of War Medic and GM Angel Gamble. Subscribe to us now on YouTube. Live episodes stream every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central.
It appeared out of thin air when they found it, as if by the will of the plains themselves. a curious and mysterious bubble that has turned up time and time again throughout the ages. Some have studied it all their lives, hoping to unravel its uniquely fascinating magical properties. Many more have used its power for their own, though all falling victim to fate in the end. Now, it calls to you. By chance, by destiny, by desire, it matters not. It calls to you, and it calls to be cast from your palm, so that it might deliver unto you the unknown wonders held within.
How much longer are they going to... excuse me. Are they still not back? Wait there just a moment. I'll fetch them for you. The little chaos gremlins. You have people waiting, you know!
Welcome back, friends. I hope you had an excellent break from all of the music and craziness. We are now back from our break and ready to sing for you a little bit more. But first, I want to complete our giveaway from our friends over at penandpaperonline.com.
.de.
Or .com.
Yeah, both of them
They
work
both
now,
work.
apparently. So I'm going to go ahead and close our entries.
Drum roll.
And Angel! Angel's the winner! Very cool.
Our Darkport friends.
Congratulations, man. We're going to
So
send you a
much.
luck potion over there. Hopefully you can use it in your own campaign that you run on Tuesdays. And, well, I guess you'd be killing players. So maybe give this
Yeah, I was gonna say,
to one of the
that's
Give
players.
this to a
TBK.
player.
Let them
yeah.
stay alive.
You're welcome, Darkport
It
crew.
just rolled a 14, so that's a successful death save. I mean, if we really need to. But yeah, I will send that right over to you, or I'll send the address over to them, and they will send that to you.
Hell yeah.
Guys, if you missed out, you can always follow the link in the description, get 15% off with code CHAOS15. And at the very least, we have an amazing rest of the stream campaign planned for you. So stick around.
one
Brett,
more thing.
I will. Oh, yeah.
You gotta go look at the moon.
Oh, yeah, and
Finish
go look at the
this.
moon.
Go look at the moon.
Of course.
Afterward.
Yeah, after.
So, Brett, it's all you.
This costume, I can't.
Lord
Ignatius
Yeah.
Black.
Your vision slowly returns after you've had this flash in front of you of things exploding and flying to pieces and everybody screaming out in unison as they pass. Lord Ignatius Black's dais floats down to rest on the arena floor. He stands slowly to his full attention. His slow clap echoing off of the now quiet arena walls. Bravissimo! You are my champions.
That's right.
I have lived for thousands of years. I have seen the rise and fall of kingdoms. I have even seen the world nearly destroyed and was there when the great tear in the sky appeared. You might be wondering, why do one such as myself indulge in the decadence of mortal music? It's simple. Music is the truest form of immortality. Its rhythms and harmonies linger long after the flicker of lives have extinguished. It transcends the fleeting beat of a human heart and echoes through the ages. It, in many ways, much like us, my nocturnal brethren, are as timeless and enduring. Now it's time to fulfill your contract and join with my other champions in your rightful place. He motions to both sides of his dais, and one by one, all of the dead concert goers start to rise from the ground with moaning effort, and as a strange song begins in the back.
Does this always happen? This is different, right?
Yeah.
Of
No,
course.
this is new.
This is
Yeah.
This is new. Of course, you will resist. They always do. As he bares his fangs, the mountain rumbles and swarms of bats flood in from the shadows. I'm going to need everybody to roll
Oh
initiative.
my god, is this dude a vampire?
Oh god, oh god, oh god!
Another. This is the third
What'd you get?
initiative roll.
7.
Do we roll the same?
9.
Oh, I got double. I got 18. I was gonna say if we
Oh,
get the
man.
same 3 times in a row.
Some kind of voodoo's going on.
Yeah.
What'd you get? 9.
I need a mic. Okay, 9. What'd you get?
8.
Oh,
God.
Shit.
Killing it. Caleb,
13.
13?
What'd you get? Did you get another like 2?
No,
3,
no,
5.
0.
no.
What'd you
4,
What's yours?
18.
18. Okay.
get? Oh my bad, I already had hers. That's why I wasn't asking.
What'd you get?
7.
Nice.
Well. Look who's first, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and
Oh
littlemen.
my.
Get wrecked.
My mom just texted me the moon. The moon. The Nashville moon. She's on vacation.
Oh, bougie.
Let's set the scene here.
I get so excited.
Okay.
I was wondering how you were seeing your computer screen with those glasses on.
It changes the color of everything.
I thought about wearing my sunglasses, but they're polarized. And I was like, I'm not going to be able to see anything if I put
not
these
polarized.
on. Because I thought it would really fit the character, but... Did I tell you she ate 2 $5 bills yesterday?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
2 $5. Well, she shredded them, so I was able to...
Share that story with
The
chat.
big
Mabel ate $10 worth
She
of
ate
money.
$10.
last
Oh,
night.
get
Yeah.
wrecked. I'd be so pissed.
She got... Yeah.
As
No remorse.
As we begin, the vampire Lord Ignatius Black, the Undying, starts.
Vampires. Why did it have to be vampires?
Why did it have to be vampires?
Always got to be vampires.
At least it's not a dragon or a dungeon.
He is going to look at. He's going to look at.
Don't point at me.
Yeah.
Don't fucking
Donna?
point at me.
Donna?
Dana.
Dana,
Dana?
Donna, you know.
He looks at you with a piercing stare, and I'm going to need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Counterspell.
It's not a spell.
Okay.
It's an
A
ability.
wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
11.
As he locks eyes with you,
Hold
I-
that thought.
What you got, Caleb?
as
18.
ooh,
Whoa.
You see a bright light just and interrupt his effect, favored by the gods.
okay.
If I fail a saving throw with or miss with an attack roll, I can roll
As
2d4 and add
As
it.
he gives you the bedroom eyes, you almost start to fall for his gaze, and then all of a sudden you are spiritually slapped by your favor of the gods.
Focus. Focus.
He hears in his mind, nice try, good looking.
He is going to move to the crowd.
Wig of wisdom.
The
Wig of wisdom.
The wig of wisdom. As he brushes.
I wasn't ready for
Does he have wigs?
Yeah.
Do
he
you
has
wear-
big-
do
he has
you
a
wear
big-
wigs?
Y'all know what we're talking about.
Okay.
It does sound familiar, but I don't know it off the top of my head.
The interview with the guy from Lord of the Rings.
Gronk, you're up.
I'll send it to y'all.
Yeah.
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 I'm gonna be honest. I don't know much about. Where's this guy at?
He's
He
in the
just
middle.
moved into the crowd in front of y'all.
Fucking just kidding. Oh, he's with a sword.
Sorry,
He's
like right.
okay.
I'm assuming the mist stuff is still going on.
Yes.
It's like,
What do you do, Gronk?
I'm gonna cast Tasha's mind web.
Nice.
So I'm gonna look at him and say, "You may think you got us, but only God got me." And
Preach.
Yeah, he has to make an intelligence saving throw.
He is going to counterspell that.
I had a feeling he might.
Counterspell.
Okay.
oh, let's do this.
So he has to make an intelligence saving throw.
Yep.
Nat 20. Fuck. I can get him too.
You can silvery
Silvery
barbs
barbs.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know how that worked. That's why I was.
I knew what was in your head. I was like, I don't have that one.
This is intelligence. You rolled a 15.
My save is a 15, so he passes.
Okay.
Does it save or suck? Half as much. Okay.
Half as much.
Yes.
But none of the
Yeah, usually
restrictions
None of the
on
bad
his
stuff.
action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, usually
One.
psychic damage. You still do at least half,
You want my
typically.
hand so I can
Yes,
move it?
absolutely.
Wait, let go a little bit.
Okay,
Thank you.
of course.
I didn't want to fall out of my chair.
Talk about constructing chaos.
10 points, so he takes 5. 5
takes
points
5?
of psychic.
Okay.
Yeah, it turns out he's immune.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so I've already used my reaction. I have
Okay.
to remember
Are there multiple bad guys?
There is way more bad guys than I could put out there on the thing. There are mindless zombies that fill the dance floor that are moving around kind of to the music.
I forgot that I could do this, so I upcast it so I can actually target one of the zombies too.
Okay.
As long as it's within 30 feet. So whichever one is like closest to him, I'll target.
That
one looks the
zombie's just like,
strongest?
Yeah.
like nothing to them. Like
Yeah.
they just evaporate.
One less zombie.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Moving on to Lana or Dana. Dana.
Slay.
Still entranced by the look of pure ecstasy that Lord Ignatius Black blessed your eyes with.
He did. I'm going to use my face step
Okay.
to teleport next to him.
Okay. Somebody move it.
I can't reach my mini.
Yep.
Yes. In front of him. That's fine.
That worked.
Yeah, that's fine. It really doesn't matter. Let me double check to make sure there's no saving throw.
The bats that were swarming by you get an attack opportunity.
What? I face stepped.
Oh, that's right. Thank you.
Blink.
Blip. He isn't within 10 feet of me. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. He's going to use one of his legendary resistances to save this.
Okay, so just no, it doesn't even matter.
Yep.
Okay. Slay. So he's not charmed,
We got
but
that.
just the next closest one by me is going to be charmed, just so they can't attack me.
Okay.
And then yeah, fuck it. I will in front of me cast Summon Celestial,
Okay.
and I will summon the Defender Celestial. It's in front of your computer. Oh, Okay, I have a stupid question.
No question. It's
Do
stupid.
spells end after you leave initiative?
Yes.
If they're
Usually they last for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, they stick around.
How long did that?
an hour.
Then she would have still been out there.
Okay,
you
so
don't
I
have to cast it.
don't recast that.
Mhm.
Okay.
You do something else.
Yeah. I was not ready for that to be the thing
Well, you
that
think
happened.
I can give a story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, tell them
so
about asparagus.
One time when you walk outside and the lights hurt your eyes, you could put glasses on. And then you say, I'm a sharp-dressed man.
Jesus. Okay,
That is
make me an
one
intelligence saving throw.
We blink at the sun, people. We blink at the sun.
That is a 18.
Don't let him get to you.
Okay. You see like a quick shimmer through the air shoot as a lance directs towards him, and just veers off slightly right before it hits him. I cast, I don't know how to say that name.
Rowlethem.
Psychic
Rowlethem?
Lance. Yeah.
Mhm.
And so, just nothing happens if he saves.
I believe it's a saber suck, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, it takes half as much.
Oh, never
Okay.
mind.
Get him.
Okay, slay.
Good old dragon names. Rowlethem,
Rowlethem.
Varaumarak, Ashardalon, rhymes.
Varamarak is the hardest one to
Shama-lama-lama-dama.
You're welcome.
say.
Yeah.
Word of the wise people, don't jet ski at night.
Yes.
Don't jet ski at night.
Bad idea.
26, 13 psychic damage.
13 second?
Yes.
Okay. You see his mind is racked, but it barely affects him. Anything else?
Is he resistant to psychic damage?
We don't
You
know.
don't know?
Okay. I have a feeling he is.
Who's up next?
It is.
Are you done?
Yes, I'm so sorry.
Okay, it's the bat's turn.
Okay.
Oh.
Swarms of bats
I
that
was
came
gonna
in.
ask you.
That came in on y'all are gonna take some swings at y'all. So, who's up on stage?
I am.
Me.
Okay. Alex does a 15 hit?
Maybe not good.
You know it does.
I don't know. It does. You take you take 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
As they swing at you, they envelop your space, and they're gonna completely miss. You swat them out the way. Coming at you,
Don John.
Don, does a 19 hit. All right,
Exactly.
you take 5 points of piercing damage, and who else is up there?
Out on the stage? That's me.
Does a 19 hit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you take 5 points of piercing damage. As these bats are swarming y'all, they make it hard to even see as they envelop you. Moving on, that is going to be Van. Your turn. Don, you're up on deck.
All right, let's see.
Oh, at the end of the bat's turn, the vampire is going to use a legendary action and grab Dana.
Oh, no.
Does my celestial get an attack of opportunity?
Nope. He is just grabbing you.
Yeah, he's still staying in the same spot.
Yeah.
He's just grappling you.
That's a 19 hit.
Okay, I didn't realize I was that close to him. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So he has you. Like he grabs you. You take 8 points of damage
Okay.
as he hits you and sinks his claws into you, but he has hold of you. You are now grappled. Okay. Van, what are you doing?
Okay, so can I see since they didn't hit me?
That's not.
No, the vats aren't obscuring. That was just for flair.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
gotcha. Okay, because I want to cast Misty Step and go behind the vampire.
Okay. He's a little guy.
Yeah, little guy.
He's just a little guy. Okay.
He'll never see me coming.
As you teleport in, you get a good you teleport in the same direction that you jump, and you get a good look at the dais, and you see a massive pile of different jewels, gems. There is also give me a perception check.
That's 8.
There's also a chest on the throne, exactly what you see on the table. Good.
Good. All right, so next I'm going to do what I do best and swing my drumsticks.
Okay.
Get him.
That's 26
Oh, that hits.
and 27.
That hits too.
Nice.
So that'd be 15 damage.
As you add all your pluses and stuff to those?
Yes.
Okay. As you turn around, you're like, time for the drum solo, and you start beating on this vampire's back. You notice that your hits are not doing as much damage. Like, you've seen what it looks like when you crack somebody with one of these things, and you're hitting this guy broadside in his back. Your hits are not doing what you think they're doing.
Okay.
Okay.
And after that, I'm going to go in action surge.
Ooh, nice.
And
Real drum solo.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Booming Blade.
Okay.
So,
Got a
what's it?
hit.
Got a hit.
Ooh.
Do I get lucky? Are we doing that?
Oh, you got a lucky feat?
A halfling.
Oh.
Oh,
halfling
yeah.
luck.
You re-rolled it.
Halfling
Yeah.
luck.
Yes. Good call. Jeez.
7 plus...
And we do have some stuff in the chat. We have 2 6s and
That'd
a
be
5.
15.
People, they're gonna need it.
Yeah, keep it up.
If you
what,
want to take one of those,
15?
you can.
A 15 does not hit. As you
Now we know.
as you go to boom and blade him, same thing. Your drumsticks hit, but nothing happens. Like, all right, Don, you're up.
All right. Walk up, shield in hand, axe in the other, and cast Hex.
Okay, bonus action hex.
dude.
Is that a save for that?
It is an intelligence. Do.
Okay.
You no. I'm sorry, man. I should have done. I was reading 1,000 things. You place a curse on the creature you can see within range until a spell ends. Yeah. That just happens.
Yep.
Okay.
Who's next?
The vampire sex.
Vampire is hexed, and that was a first level spell. And then I am going to
E-Blast?
yeah, quicken E-Blast.
Read your mind.
Boop, boop, boop. Oh, I got a 26 and 12.
26 hits. 12 does not.
It doesn't? You sure?
You sure?
I thought it would, though.
Can I roll a check and see if it hits?
Oh my god. 9 damage.
9 damage.
9 damage on that one that hit.
Okay,
Yeah, that's something.
got it.
Dabblage.
All right, you got anything else that you want to do to this Lord Ignatius Black?
No, I telepathically tell dragons, my imp, to stay safe. And
At the end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action and sink his teeth into Donna.
Silver barbs.
Forgot. For my
Oh, we just got a 20 in chat.
turn.
And that 20?
Justin, thank you for the 20. We needed it.
Okay, I'm casting silver barbs.
Does a 22 hit?
Yeah, definitely.
With silvery barbs?
Well, no, that was my first roll. Now it's silver barbs. Okay.
Yeah, Silvery Barb's the one that definitely hits.
That's a 19 on the dice. That's even higher.
Yeah, it definitely hits.
Okay. You're going to take...
He gives somebody
What was
advantage.
the final number there, DM?
What?
On that second attack?
That is a 20...
Well, you,
27.
you take the lower one, I think, with silvery barbs.
Do you? No, I
Yes.
thought you re-roll it.
You take the lower.
Take a
You,
lower.
you re-roll it and take the lowest.
First one was a 22, I think. Right?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
it was 22.
It doesn't matter. My AC's a 14. It's hitting.
Yeah,
no.
it's hitting.
You said you want to do something?
No, I was just trying to weed out your plus.
Okay.
Your plus.
You're gonna you're gonna take 20 points of damage, 10 of which is necrotic, as he sinks his teeth into you and draws your life force from your body.
Wait, me? No, me. How much damage you said?
20. 10 of it necrotic, 10 of it piercing. The 10 necrotic, you feel it. You feel your life force leaving your body and nourishing his.
Don't like it. Don't like that at all.
Okay. Wit, your turn.
Okay, with all these bats up on stage attacking me, Wit is kind of freaking out. He doesn't like being in the action. It's like and his little origami spellbook page is next to him. As he begins to try and scribble something quickly in his book, the bats are swarming him. The page flips out, flitters into the magma, and as it sinks and begins to burn up, you see a bunch of little pieces of burnt parchment rip out as I cast Animate Objects. And I'm going to change the damage from Psychic to Fire, just in case. It's...
no, grapple.
They don't like or they're good against psychic damage, and I'm gonna make 10 of these things,
Okay.
and they all get attacks, and they're gonna come up and attack all these little imps,
Okay.
all these little creatures.
Go. Their AC is 12.
Okay.
So you get
then-
10 rolls, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So I'll just roll my hits and see how many hits
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get. One's a nat 20.
Ooh.
Two hits and a nat 20. 3 hits and a nat 20. That does not hit. So 3 hits and a nat 20. That does not hit. 3 hits and a nat 20. That does not hit. 3 hits and a nat 20. 4 hits and a nat
I thought
20.
you were good at this.
And that one's not going to hit, but I'm going to take the 5 from the chat so that it does.
Okay.
So it's 5 hits and a nat 20.
Okay, I think that
So
was 9
roll
rolls.
damage on the nat 20.
Would you like me to roll damage just once for all of these?
No. Roll. That's up to you. I don't know.
It would speed it up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Especially if I can't hit the tray. So that's a 3 plus 4. So the nat 20 will do 10 damage, and all the other ones will do 7.
Okay.
Basically, I'm going to have these little balls of fire jabbing into the imps in order to do as much damage as possible, spread out across all of them.
Okay. And you hear them squeaking as they get peppered with these.
Sorry, they're bats. I'm
Yeah.
messing you
It's
up.
fine.
You're good. You hear them squeak as they all get peppered with this swarm of little small objects. Anything else? Bonus action. Move.
Do any of them fall?
No.
Even if I focus fire on like one of them?
Oh, if you focus fire on one, yes, definitely.
Yeah, I'm saying like I want to do as much damage as possible while like knocking. I want to take down as many of them as possible. I guess.
You take down one and you hurt the rest.
Okay. So I'll say this one here, and I am concentrating on that. But that's my turn.
Okay. So we are at back to the top of the initiative order. The vampire is standing amongst all of you. He still has you grappled, Dana, and he laughs a cackling laugh as you see his wounds start to close up.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's my turn.
No.
No, it's the vampire's turn. He is going to. As he's holding you, Dana, he's going to stare and look at you, Van, And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
19.
Oh, you pass. Ooh. Same thing. He gives you the bedroom eyes, and he is like trying to seduce you, and you will not succumb to this. That is going to be his turn. But as we enter the second round of combat, everybody feels the floor underneath you start to shake and quiver. I need everybody to roll. I'm sorry. I need somebody to roll me a D6.
Got you.
Yeah, don't let me do it.
3.
As the earth rocks and shakes, there is a fissure that opens up in this area, and everybody who is in this hex, all right, needs to roll me a con save.
Is that any of us? I think it's just
No,
the
it's just
zombies.
those
Just the
two.
zombies, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just the zombies.
If y'all want to take the top.
As sulfur spews
Yeah, they come
out,
off.
as sulfur spews out in a cloud in that area, the zombies are unaffected by this sulfurous gas as it spews out in a yellow cloud all around them. Next in initiative is going to be Gronk.
Okay. Before I do this, how's everyone's health looking? Is everyone kind of low?
I'm okay.
I might.
Would we rather
You-
temporary hit points
you look over- you look
or
over.
healing? All right. Gronk's going to walk up to the front and he's going to... My brothers, and my sister. I know it's been rough, but I think we can do it. Everybody has 15 temporary hit points.
Whoa.
Hey!
Oh.
That was motivational speech.
Oh my god.
It's even better now that I know
Yes.
that's what that was.
You see Donna's lips get a little
And
brighter
then
red.
I would like to try to cast Command. I
Okay.
don't know how to do this. Let me read it. At 6th level, I gain the ability to cloak myself in magic, make others want to serve me. I can cast Command without expending a spell slot. So can I do that?
Yeah.
It says I can do it once per long rest as a bonus action.
What's the spell save?
I don't know. I don't know what the spell is. Let me look it up.
Oh, I got you.
Command?
Yeah. hold
It's a
on.
wisdom
I
saving
It's a
have-
throw.
wisdom save.
Okay.
I just
So-
didn't know what your spell save DC was.
Command him to swim.
That's an obviously harmful action. You wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, so... And then I'm going to look at my guy.
One liquid.
And I'm gonna say, "You serve me now." He has to do wisdom save. He's probably gonna make it.
That's 8.
Oh.
Is
I don't think he makes it.
He's going to use one of his legendary actions to
Or legendary resistance,
Or
yeah.
resistances to succeed.
Hey, it's okay. We're burning through them.
Yep.
That's number 3. There shouldn't be too many, if any.
That's number 2.
Usually they have 2 or 3.
Yep.
I could have gotten him to drop here.
At the end of your turn,
Yeah.
and he goes, "Ha ha ha! You will follow my commands." And he sinks his teeth into Dana.
Slay.
You have 15. Oh, there was something else that comes with what I just cast.
Are you telling me to
blood's
bite
now
my friend?
radiant.
That's kind of weird.
For a 20 hit.
20.
Silvery barbs.
Yeah.
All right, silver bar.
You also, everyone has advantage
Same
of wisdom
thing.
saving throws.
Same thing.
That's useful.
Hitting again.
Yep.
Oh.
All right. You
Yeah, I
take
only
20
have-
points.
I have a
You
14.
take 20 points of damage.
Okay, so you have advantage on your next attack roll.
Yep.
No, just do this and it'll clear them out.
You take
Oh.
20 points of damage. 10 of it's necrotic as he sucks more life out of you. All right. And next, C, your turn.
I am going to face step back onto the stage.
Okay.
Get me out of there.
Yeah, exactly.
Making me away.
And
Thank
then
you.
the 2 bats closest to me, I want them charmed.
Okay.
It's a save. I don't remember.
I think they're immune to charm. Yes,
Okay.
they are.
Slay.
Count Brecula. Not letting us
Count
get
Brecula.
away.
What you got?
And then I'm going to cast a 4th level guiding bolt.
4th level guiding bolt. Go ahead.
Yes, at the vampire. Does a 27 hit?
You
advantage.
Oh,
Get that crit.
does a 27 hit
27 hits.
per? I'm not about to roll 7d6 again. I'm just gonna let this do it. 22 radiant damage.
Pretty good.
Ooh.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
And who is next in the initiative order?
Dun, dun.
Van, you have advantage. Or the next person that doesn't like a melee attack against them
Will
has
have
advantage.
Oh, just melee attack?
I think it's specifically melee. Yeah.
Mhm,
Or is it
mhm.
weapon attack? It doesn't matter
think it's
because my
melee.
weapon is melee. I'm an idiot. I think it's weapon attack, but I don't know.
Your guiding bolt sears into him, and
Oh, it's just the next attack roll. Sorry.
your guiding bolt sears into his body and burns him with the power of the sun.
Ooh.
All right. Anything else?
Yes, but not for me.
Okay.
From the celestial.
Ooh.
At the end of your turn, though, at the end of your turn,
Mhm.
he is going to cast darkness right where he is. Okay. I don't think we could fit a ring there, so
Nah.
everywhere, like up to the stage, is like 20 feet in every direction.
Like, from here to the stage.
Yes.
Okay. And then on each side.
Yep.
Cool. I think
Go.
1 square is 15. Like one of these big squares, I think.
One of the
right?
big squares is
Yes.
20.
is 20. Okay.
That's actually more than 20. Yeah, don't go off of that.
Okay.
Here, maybe.
I will call the celestial to me
She's on my feet, but she's shivering.
with its 40 fly speed.
Get me the fuck out of
Okay.
here.
And
Wasn't the celestial like in melee range?
oh,
Are you gonna take a attack of opportunity?
Attack of opportunity.
You
wait,
have
no,
to
hold
see.
on.
He has blind sight,
Yep.
my
there you go.
friend.
I was gonna say if he.
Never mind, the celestial's not there anymore. I haven't been rolling concentration checks for
Oh,
it.
gotcha.
Never mind, then nothing happens on my turn anymore.
I told you I will be giving the commands.
I don't think this was in the contract, actually.
Article 5, Section 2, Subset A, B, D.
You see Dana. in
Shit,
the
he's got
background.
us.
Yeah. All right, what you got, Dana? Anything else?
No. I'm
Okay,
done.
moving on. We got Don. Go.
That darkness spell changes plans. Okay, yeah, that's doing it. Nope, I'm just going for it. I'm going to cast slow
Ooh, nice.
right where he was, where I remember him being.
Okay.
Nice,
And I
nice.
just read it. I don't have to see the
Right,
targets
it's just
of
an
my
area.
choice. Yep, and DC 17
Ooh,
Wisdom
he
saving.
failed.
Ah!
What does slow do?
Slow down. -2 AC
Okay.
to your you have to your AC and Dex saving throws. Can't use reactions, and your speed is halved.
Ooh,
And
nice.
on your turn, you can either use an action or bonus action, not both.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice. Good
And
job. Good turn.
I will.
You concentrating on that?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's concentration.
Okay. Let's go.
Yep. Pass turn.
All right. So it's the bat's turn. As the
No!
bats swing at y'all. Ooh, nat 20.
Oh shit.
On
On who?
whomst.
They're gonna go at Don. Don, you just take 10 points of damage.
You will have to make a con save.
Yep. And I get advantage. Got the Warcaster.
Nice.
And then
That 20.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
We save.
a hit on you, Gronk, for 5.
Key.
Okay. Back up to
Van.
Van. Sorry, Van.
Right.
Sorry, Deb.
Justin says not being able to use reactions has some
Huh?
serious implications at this table.
So
Yeah.
it's dark, so I'm gonna just do Thunder Wave.
Okay, do it. Like where he was.
Right. Well, it comes 15-foot square from my
Yes.
location.
Yeah. Good.
And I'm casting at 3rd level.
Okay.
It's a 15 con.
He fails.
So that's 48. That's 19 thunder damage, and he gets
Ooh, nice.
pushed 10 feet away
Nice.
from me.
Okay. You push him like towards the stage?
Get towards the stage. I was behind him.
Do we see that darkness shift?
No, the darkness is on the spot on the ground.
But he's still in it, right?
Yes. Y'all hear him thud up against the stage. Okay. Anything else?
I mean, he takes bludgeoning damage when he hits the stage.
Nothing.
Flavor damage?
It was the end of the thing. That's it.
Really cool
yeah, that's it.
damage.
All right. Where are we?
It's Don John.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Unless the bats
wait, your
I think
turn.
it's me.
Wait, your turn.
Okay, so still seeing these bats around. I'm going to bonus action command my animated objects again to make some attacks on them. I'm trying to clear out those
Yeah,
bats
get 'em,
and get them gone. So I get 10 attacks. In the first batch, that is going to be 2 hits and a miss.
No,
He also loses his concentration on the darkness. Just FYI.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Yep.
He did slow.
Bye bye, darkness.
Yep.
Any more? You want to help me keep track of these attacks? I just rolled 3 dice. I'm rolling 3 at a time. It's 2 hits. That's 2 more hits. That's 2 more hits.
That's 9. So roll 1.
Man, I thought I was hot shit
Nat
with my...
20.
Nat 20. So it's 6
Wins.
hits and a nat 20.
What is this? Magic
Going
missile?
at the
Animated
bats.
objects.
Yeah, his thing he did last time where he brought out all the little things.
And that's a 4 on the dice this time.
So it's
So
8.
that's the 20 is 8 plus 4, so 12, and all the other ones are 8 base.
Nice.
You kill 2 more bats.
Nice. Bye bye bats. As you just see, you guys just see like as the darkness dissipates, all these like tiny little bits of paper flying around, leaving smoke trails. As I'm just kind of standing there, like almost like a music director at a crescendo, like this, as the everything's flying around and taking out a couple of these bats. Do I just pick which ones I kill?
Yep.
Full
There's
what's
only
his
one
name
left,
from
and that
Guardians
one
of
looks
the
very
Galaxy.
hurt. Anything else for bonus action?
Well, that was my bonus action. So with
Oh,
my
God.
action, I'm going to cast Synaptic Static
I was
on
about
the
to do that, but
vampire.
Okay.
can't not hit our party. Because it's 20 foot.
It's like a
It's
fireball.
a 20 foot radius. You can't not hit us.
What are you talking about? You just position it differently, right?
It's a 20 foot radius sphere centered on a
definitely
point.
gonna
It's
hit-
gonna.
Okay.
You can't not hit
That's
him or
advanced.
him.
Devin's on this side.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, you
Gotcha.
can't. You
I was
gotta at
literally
least hit
just
that.
about to do the same thing.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
worth it.
It's a big hit. It's
In,
8d6.
in that case, I am not going to do that. I see your point.
You do have a lot of hit points, but I don't. I know. I don't want to shut you down.
No, you're
babe,
fine.
But
I'm going to blink
you're
myself
right.
instead.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was literally gonna do the exact
Anything
same
else?
thing, and I was like,
So
a
at the
time
end of
and a
this
place.
crescendo, like all the pieces of burning parchment are flying around, and all of a sudden in the smoke, you just lose sight of Wit. He's gone.
Nice.
He's disappeared.
Whoa.
As I step into the border ethereal,
nice.
Okay.
I'm gone until my next turn.
At the
I'm
end
sorry. I
of
really don't want to.
at the end of your turn, you feel that rumble again under your feet as Lord Igneous Black raises a hand, and I need everybody on the stage to roll me a dex save.
I'm not there.
17.
Dirty twins.
Anybody who beat a 15 takes 8 points of fire damage as lava shoots up and around the stage.
Wait, if you beat the 15?
Yes, it's 16 if you didn't. It's
Oh,
8 if
gotcha,
you did.
gotcha.
Oh, but my little creatures are there.
I'm down.
Oh,
So
Down.
that's a thing.
Oh no.
I got you.
My
You said dex save?
concentration-
yes. Just gotta beat
I'm just
it.
gonna
Yep. be,
have to roll
be
10 of these.
concentration by
So back at the top of
where
the
I
order,
was.
we have the vampire again,
I'm gonna
who
roll
is
one.
now getting pretty angry.
It clears. You said 8 damage if you save?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So all my little creatures are down to 12 damage now. Or 12 HP.
He is going to look at. He's going to look at. What's not there? He's gonna look at you, Gronk. He's gonna look at you, Gronk. I need a wisdom saving throw.
What you need from me, my man?
Blows you a kiss.
Oh, probably gonna fail this.
Oh no!
All right, you are
Lay.
charmed. You are
Miss
charmed
Lay.
as your gaze floats into his, and he looks at you and says, "Now you obey."
Is there something I can do to try to break that?
I think you save at the end of all your turns.
Okay.
Let me see. Charm.
Oh, I guess I can look on it here.
Okay, and he says, "Go ahead and kill your friends."
Hmm.
And then he is going to move back.
Is he within melee range of me? Can I take an attack of the
You're charmed. He's friendly to
Oh,
you.
fuck!
These are the bad guys. All right.
Wait, is she just charmed?
Yeah, I'm just charmed. I just can't hit him.
Okay.
You're gonna do. You want to do what he tells you to do. You regard the vampire as a trusted friend to be heeded and protected.
So is this command?
No, it's charm. It's a charm effect that the vampire has.
Right. So I just
Yep.
can't attack him.
But you also want to protect him, so you also like see people attacking him.
Hmm.
Okay, and that is gonna be his turn. Go. Next in the order is you, Gronk.
No.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I was gonna do mass cure wounds. Can I do that?
No.
You
Well,
cannot.
how?
We're enemies.
You can, but you wouldn't pick any of us.
You would pick him.
You and
I don't
you and
understand how charmed does that.
It might be specific to the stat
It is a
block.
specific effect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is a charmed effect, but charm can do a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Okay, then you have to tell me what to do.
Kill your friends.
Look,
I'll hit him with my loot because he's already down.
Okay.
you mean Dana? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
she's prone, so you get advantage. That makes sense.
Okay, that'll work. Go. Do it.
Oh,
Isn't that just an automatic failure?
I think it's an auto crit.
No,
Or is it not a hit?
no, it's advantage to hit. Oh, it's wait.
no,
You're
he's
down?
I am down.
Oh, hang
Oh,
on.
you're down.
Yes.
that is an auto.
I thought you were. Yeah,
No,
I thought
no,
you were.
no.
Click down.
I mean,
You would do
it's
something else.
debatable.
Like when I say kill your friends, I'm saying like kill the people that are still.
Then I think
Okay.
you would probably go for
Tell me
Dawn.
who to hit.
You would use your probably one of your biggest spells to like just.
It's so painful, but you have to do it. Yeah.
Yes. You want to do it. Listen to the night.
I'll do Tasha's mind whip.
Okay.
On
Get 'em.
You. You
Roll.
have to roll an int save.
Roll intelligence saving through.
You upcasting it?
No, I don't think she has another
I don't
high level
pass.
spell slot.
He
What'd you
doesn't
roll?
pass.
A 7.
What's your plus?
We do have rolls in the chat.
No, not
Yeah.
that'll help. Well, not unless he takes a nat
Anyhow,
20.
I rolled almost max.
It's looking pretty grim.
16 points of psychic damage. And you can't take your reaction till the end of your next turn.
You get to
And then I also have
choose.
to choose if it can take a move, an action, or a bonus action.
He chooses
Yeah.
one of those things.
Oh,
Okay.
it must
Yep.
choose. Okay.
Dana?
Is it death
That's
save,
I am
right?
down.
Death save.
Are you rolling
Oh,
it?
are you rolling it or am I?
No, I can roll it.
Okay.
Okay.
Secret.
Okay.
Just keep track of them.
What's your plus?
Not to. You don't get plus to death saves.
Okay.
No.
Well, there are ways to do it, but
I got it.
not here.
I
Okay.
think that was a fail.
The last bat swings at you.
I'm
You're
not
not
there.
there. The last bat swings at you. And a 19. So you take 5 points of damage.
We do have a nat 20 on the chat.
So
Yeah.
I'm down there, so
The bat swings at somebody on the stage.
Probably
It would be done, right?
Don.
I'm
You're
on
the
stage.
I think you're right next.
25.
It
It's a
wouldn't
25.
matter because they're charged.
Come on.
50-50.
The bat knows.
The bat does.
The bat commands.
Nothing. All right.
Take 5 points of damage. Okay, and we are up to Devin. You're up.
All right, it's still dark, right?
No, he
No,
dropped
that dropped.
darkness.
Okay, darkness.
You're out of
No,
darkness.
yeah,
I missed that. Okay.
And he's right in front of you.
It was right after your last turn.
You've applied the slow condition to your main dude, right? You are choosing either an action
Yeah.
or a bonus.
That was
or
one
a-
action. Charm. Boop.
Okay.
Right, yeah, 'cause they didn't do
Okay.
anything
No
to me.
move.
He booped
or
her on the
half
nose.
speed.
Boop.
The bat did how much? 5
5.
points?
Yep.
Okay, so I passed my concentration on slow.
Wait, are you going?
No.
Yeah.
He was just finishing.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got hit and I was
Go.
maintaining
Yeah.
concentration.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm just going to swing with the drumsticks.
Okay. Swing.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Why is my 10
26 to hit
gone?
Hits.
I thought I had 5-10.
and 27 to hit.
Hits.
Just like last time.
5 damage. We'll take your
And a
Yeah,
bonus
it
action
automatically
attack?
takes the 10
3?
away.
But I
But
didn't
don't I only
apply
take
the
one
damage.
action or bonus action?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah. So, yep.
Right, so that'd be,
I don't know. Check your history,
How much?
maybe?
that'd be
my
9.
bad.
And
I had
I'm
15, I
going
took
to
10.
use
So my 10
my
went down to 5.
defensive flourish
Okay.
and expend one of my bardic inspirations.
Yep. And now your AC's like 1,000,000.
Maybe I forgot something.
Right, I get to roll
I'll
I roll
take it.
another one.
Yep.
Add that damage. So
4
add
more,
4
got
more,
it.
and I'll have 4 to my AC.
Nice.
23.
Nice. AC's 23. Fuck.
Nice.
He's playing what
Yeah.
I play in the main.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
I know how this works.
I was like, this sounds like
Is
odd.
it E-Knight Swords Bard?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Let's see. We got Don, you're up.
DM Daddy.
Yes.
How does administering potions work?
If you are administering a potion, it's your action, and you have to roll. If you are taking a potion, you can use your action, get full health, or you can use a bonus action and roll. Yep.
I am going to administer a potion to my fallen
It
comrade.
will be your action.
All right, and it is a D10
Mhm.
plus 4. Is that how greater?
It's 44 plus
Jeez,
4.
Way off. Where am I?
You
4d4.
need some D4s?
Oh no,
Yep.
I got him.
Okay, that's not good.
4
Okay.
D4.
You do anything with your bonus action?
Ooh. 14 hit points.
Thank you.
Bonus action. I am going to look and see how many sorcery points I have left, and I'm gonna quicken blast.
Okay.
Eldritch blast.
Hit him.
Coming at ya. Holy shit! Balls on a stick.
What?
I don't want to use that. Yeah. It is a
Miss.
13 and a 12.
Both of those miss.
With your -2 AC, it's
Still miss.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. That's 2 more.
Okay.
sorcery
At the
points.
end of your turn, he's going to turn and try and grab you. Does a 20 hit you?
No.
Okay, he misses.
Good thing I did defensive flourish.
Yeah, good call. Okay. Who's up next?
I think it's me.
You, Wit, go.
I'm back. You see Wit reappear from the ether. As he looks to you, the person that's been the most supportive of him thus far, and sees menace in your eyes, it's like, what the hell happened? I was gone for 5 minutes. 5 seconds, more like. And I don't
Wait,
really have anything.
roll me a perception check. Or
Yeah.
Roll me a perception check.
I definitely want to see if there's some way I can try to end the effect on her.
Okay.
That's a nat 20 perception.
Oh, shit.
You think you can dispel it?
Total of 23. Guys, don't be mad at me. I don't have to spell magic
That's
pact.
Do you
You
shout that
maybe
out?
think you can spend your action maybe to snap her out of it?
Okay. I'm gonna command the objects to seek out the last imp and kill it, And as they're doing that, I'm like rushing through the fire and flames, reaching my friend, and I'm like grabbing you on each shoulder. Sometimes you don't think you can do it, but you can.
Do I need to
roll
roll?
save, yeah.
You shouldn't need to roll. Honestly, you know what?
What is the save?
What'd you roll?
Well, take it from Chad if you need to.
I know. I want to know what the save is.
You have advantage.
You can't.
You have advantage on this because that was epic.
I don't know what saving throw.
And
this
she doesn't know what to
Oh,
add
I
to
see.
it.
Oh, it's a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. The high. I'll take the 12, but that's. I rolled a 6 and a 9, and I don't have a plus.
I mean, there's
So
a
I don't even
20.
think a 12
There's a
will-
20 in chat. Take that.
Take the 20. It's
Okay,
important.
I'll take the 20.
Take
Okay.
I'll
that.
take the 20.
You snap out of it. What do you say?
Another one.
Yes, perfect.
And these little
Bonus action?
fire pages
Yeah.
are still flying around.
That's three.
And
That's 3 hits.
Shred that imp.
Okay.
That's
And they were
One
all
hit.
they were all going after the last.
well.
Well,
the
he can
last
put him
imp-
where he wants. So
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
this goes faster.
Yep.
So that's 7 hits and one more. Not hit. So 7 hits total. No nat 20s this time. And on the dice, we're getting another 4.
Nice.
So 8 damage for each of those 7 hits for 56 damage
Ton
total.
of damage.
So 8 goes to the bat,
And it's gone.
and it's gone.
So then I have 48 left, and that's all going to the vampire.
Is this magical damage?
It's fire damage because I changed the type of it.
Gotcha.
Normally, it's I believe it's psychic damage. Normally,
Okay. You said 48? Yeah. Whew. That hurts him and leaves him
Where's it
bloody.
yeah. Actually, cool. Okay, so all these little flame pages are like flipping around him, and for my last trick, I'm gonna stick around. I don't disappear into the ether this time. I want to see the end of this and make sure nothing goes awry. You are no longer charmed, so I'm gonna take that off. Cool. That's my turn.
At the end of your turn, he is going to try and grab you again.
Wait, is there still magical darkness?
No, it's
No, it's gone.
Oh, okay.
Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
So he grabs you. As he sinks his claws into you, you take 10 points of damage.
Luckily, animate objects lets me do all that on a bonus action.
Dude, that's
Okay.
broken as
At
hell.
the top of the initiative, it's the vampire. As he has you in his grip, he's going to bite down on you. Ooh, for 19 on the dice, you're going to take 20 points of piercing damage. And then you feel as your life force gets sucked out of you and into him. 20 points of damage, 10 of us necrotic. Okay? And that is all he can do.
For chat, animate objects is normally bludgeoning damage, but I changed it because I'm a scribe's wizard,
Yes.
so they're fire damage.
Good for you. All right. At
I wanted
initiative
to correct
20, he is going to point to somebody roll D6.
Not I.
3.
Those goes.
As as a cloud of sulfur explodes in this section over here and doesn't really affect any of the zombies. Okay, moving on. Grunk, your turn. You're now no longer.
Yeah, Gronk's gonna stand up and say, "Gronk is back again!" And then I'm gonna put my hand out and then bring my lute to meet it, and I'm gonna strum my little guitar, and I'm casting Mass Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Yeah!
So 6 creatures in a 30-foot radius. So all of us. 3d8. Let me roll it.
We could just call it 24.
Heal him up, heal him up,
Right.
heal him up, heal him up.
23.
23 though.
What?
23 points of healing to everybody.
Almost max.
Me too. Oh, I am max.
No,
I
I
am.
meant like you'll. That's one away from
Yeah.
max heal.
The
Damn.
dice rolled a 5, an 8, and a 7.
All right.
Well, and she's got a modifier.
Yeah, plus
Oh,
3.
okay.
Plus 3.
And then- I was like,
I knew you were doing the mental math. I could see it.
Anything else, Grunk?
I don't think so. Let me look and see what I have a bonus action. Yeah, I can't do command again.
Okay,
That's awesome.
Dana, you're up.
Okay, I am.
Oh, at the end of your turn, he is going to bite you.
I want to give actually, I'm going to give a bardic inspiration.
There you go.
So you have a D10 to roll for ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Does a... What's your AC at right now?
23.
That misses. He cannot find where he just goes back in for the same bite in the same spot, and he can't find it.
The master room is kind of held up that spot.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. What are you doing, Dana?
I am going to summon another celestial.
Okay.
Just in front of him, honestly.
Thanks for the 14. We needed to replenish a saving roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. And then I think that's actually all I'm going to end up doing.
That's your
I
action?
don't see
Yep.
a reason to do anything
So now it's the
else.
Celestial's turn?
Yes.
Okay.
And then the celestial is going to multi-attack.
Is the Celestial's weapon magic?
Yeah. Summoned creatures.
Radiant
Okay, yeah.
damage.
Yeah. If it's radiant damage, it's magical.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Radiant
It's a
bow.
radiant mace.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Radiant
Go.
bow.
Are you flanking? Because I think you can get advantage if you position yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Just move. Just wherever the celestial
We
needs
got
to be.
flank rules up in here. Okay.
That'll work.
I just meant in front of him.
You'll get advantage if y'all stay
because
flanked.
Devin was behind him. Okay, so the first hit is it's a 23 to hit.
Oh, definitely his.
And then the second one 19 to hit.
His.
Okay, both of them are gonna hit. Sorry. 10, 13, 18 radiant damage for the first hit.
Okay.
And then 5, 8, 13 damage again, radiant damage again for the second hit.
Okay.
And you will gain 7 temporary hit points.
Jesus Christ.
And then 10 regular healing.
I mean, you start getting into like high level spells,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's why spellcasters are so good late game.
I keep
that's-
waiting to like
Is
run
that
out
it?
of spell slots and have
Yeah. The celestial can't do anything else.
The
after
bats
that.
are all dead, and now, Van, it's your turn. Oh, wait, Van, before your turn, he's going to point, and I need everybody who is in this hex to make a
Oh no, I am there.
Off the
dex
stage?
saving throw.
off the stage or on the
this
stage.
hex.
Oh, so
So I'm in there.
Yep.
A dex save.
Dex save. Dex save. DC 15.
Oh
I passed.
God, I didn't pass. That's
If
fine.
you
What's your
fail,
plus?
you take 16. If you pass, you take 8.
What's my what?
What's your plus?
0.
oh
I rolled
Van.
a 2.
yeah, you're not neither of us.
I'm just not even gonna. I'm not even gonna waste the roll in chat.
Take 8 if you
pass.
pass, 16 if you fail.
What's the?
as fire damage.
Okay. No,
as
the save.
jets of magma would spray upwards around him. Van, you are still grappled by this vampire.
Made my con check.
His claws are deep inside of you.
Rolled
What
an
do you
11.
do?
He doesn't have to make some kind of check after being hit.
For what?
To
No, the only way to get rid of a grapple is to use your action to wrench yourself free.
okay.
But
Or teleport out.
Or teleport out.
Yeah.
I just want to
20 on the
swing at
clock.
him. So
Okay, get him. Your
You'll have
arms are still
advantage.
free.
Right.
Like, you can still hit him.
You have advantage on your attacks. 'cause
You have
you're flanking.
advantage. Swing.
Concentration.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
10
if you
or
take-
half the damage, whichever is higher.
So like if
We
they
just
do
got
That's not
16,
gonna
16,
hit.
So you hit once
I
or
cleared
twice?
2. I rolled an 11.
Roll damage.
basically if they deal 21 plus damage, then
Yeah.
it's higher
Then
than
it's-
10.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
And
down
I'm
more.
going to use my second wind to heal 1d10.
All right. This vampire is
Tail
looking
wagging.
rough. It is
Oh, there it is. They're playing.
Are you done?
Done.
At the end of your turn, he's going to try and bite you. Does a 22 hit now?
Yes.
You don't have the thing.
But
You take.
silvery barbs.
Okay.
Oh,
Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
You feel the life force kind of drain from your body as you take 20 points of damage, and it heals some of him. All right, Don, it's your turn.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm going full blasty
Leo's
boy.
playing the long game and just getting everyone's advantages.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
all
Right.
have spells. Every time we do
boy.
something, he's like, "Hey, you can give me advantage on that."
Hey, you remember?
I keep forgetting about
Remember
it.
about
He
that
never
advantage?
forgets.
Moon Goose said it's because you lifted the shades. You're
Oh
doing
no.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah, put them
better.
back
It means
now.
business now.
All right, I am. Yeah, you're already slow. Does a mind width even matter? Or whatever. No, I'm going for the blasts. Okay, so
Yeah, I think that's the good-
Eldritch Blast. This is my first one with advantage. Yeah, that's a 20 something
That'll
or 24 to hit.
That hits.
The second one does damage. That is a 13, and then quickens again with 2 more blasts. Oh my goodness! Not a hit and not a hit. 4 attacks. One
hit. Roll your damage.
Uh-oh.
That's what I've been rolling all night. Good damage on that, and oh, holy shit!
How much?
I'm trying to make sure I didn't. Okay. It is.
How much?
I don't like these. 13.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, it was enough.
It was just enough.
Oh my god. It was. I could see the amount of damage being dealt, and I kept getting hit by these area effects, and I'm looking all right, but I realized the severity of the situation and desperately just fire off 4 blasts. 3 go wide, and 1 just dead center, square in the nose, like right in the kisser.
As your blast shatter the ground around him, the last one finds purchase, and before it can fully penetrate all the way through his skull, he evaporates into mist and starts to float away.
Oof. Count.
Seeing that, Gronk is going to yell and say, "Call him Donald!"
Donald.
Call him Donald? What?
That's his
Can
name.
I counterspell his evaporation?
It's a
Ability.
ability.
I figured it would be. I had to check.
Can you dispel magic on an ability?
No.
No,
I
we
don't
gotta
have
let
it
this
anyway.
end.
As, yeah.
I gotta go.
As the vampire turns to mist and catches on the breeze and floats away, you feel the rumble beneath your feet as the whole arena starts to shake and crack and crumble as the magic of this place starts to leave. What do you do?
Fuck out of here.
I am
take?
first going to see if I blink into the ethereal because I forgot to do that. I'm not here.
When you come back,
I'm going to come
treasure?
back to the whole stadium erupting.
Yeah.
Yeah, treasure.
Yeah. Dash to the treasure.
What y'all haven't noticed is I've already face stepped to the treasure.
yeah,
Are there any valuable things? Is there like a ring of wish? Is there like a thing?
there's a treasure chest and there is valuables in this treasure.
I might cast.
You
Floating
do not have
Disc.
time to see like what it is.
No, that's fine. How would you say it's heavier than like 120 pounds?
No, it's probably less than that.
Okay, I dimension doorway with it.
You grab everything.
Yep.
You can take the gold or the chest.
Is the chest sealed?
The chest is sealed, yeah.
Like
Well,
there's
actually,
a lock on it?
There's a flip lock on it, yeah. It doesn't look like a padlock. Or
Can I
anything.
look at it real quick or no?
Yeah.
Okay. What's in the chest? Is it
Oh,
gold?
no. Like,
What's in the box?
wait, you don't have time to like search the chest.
No, no. I
got
more
it.
so was just like gold, or was it like empty kind of a thing?
You pick it up and it feels heavy.
Okay. Yeah, dimension doorway with the chest.
Okay. What does everybody else do?
It bites you in the face.
I was going to class floating disc and like just throw everything you can on it and try to run out.
Okay.
Yeah, I help him with that. I
Yep.
see what he's doing.
Load it up. What you doing?
I'm just walking out of here, and I'm
Walking
gonna
out
say-
slow.
Yeah.
Anybody who loaded up stuff, I need deck saves from all of y'all.
Life is cold. So is the ice.
So you grab the chest and you dimension doored out, right?
Yeah, like to the.
2.
To like the edge of the crater.
Does a 2 say?
That's 300 feet. You can go a long way.
No.
Yeah, I'm
2?
going.
Wait.
I'll
12. in the
I'll
chat.
use the full 500 feet if I need to.
18.
What is
I
this?
do have a hard
stupid
stop.
feat?
Like
Yeah.
food. Okay.
Yeah.
I have to pick up Chelsea at the
Yeah.
airport.
I'm gonna use my lucky.
There you go.
10.
Yeah, 19.
You have lucky this
10?
whole time. You
Yep.
never used it.
Oh, you don't have to because you dimension doored out. They have to because
Oh,
they
okay.
stayed to load. Sorry. As the party narrowly escapes the crater, everything from the night is either dead, gone, or destroyed. Nobody is ever going to believe this story, but it's going to make one hell of a song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I need you. You open the chest.
Yeah, you gotta open the chest.
It's a mimic, and you get attacked.
Yeah, is it really?
That's where we're gonna end
Oh yeah.
tonight's episode. Thank you,
yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
That's a great way to end it.
for joining us for this Battle of the Bards. Thank you, Alex, for being a player and
Thank
for
you,
letting me.
Brett.
Yeah, thank you for
I
running,
appreciate
man.
Yo,
it.
Brett,
Thank you to
better
our
than
guest
anyone.
players
Thank you for having me.
and our regular
Yeah.
players. I appreciate everybody. And
He's
till
lying.
next time, go out and make some chaos.
Yes, indeed.
Bye.
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 Brett got to say the outro this time.